It's the Bob and Tom Show. Our guest is Dan Greeter in the studio.
Good morning.
Dan, you're telling us you went to Ohio State University.
Yes, I did.
Did you graduate?
Huh? Oh, yes.
Okay.
I graduated.
Majored in
journalism.
Mm-hmm.
Majored in journalism.
Did you take a job then as a journalist of some sort?
No, I had problems with the job interviews.
Oh, really?
Wasn't good at these things. I go on this one, I'm thinking I'm doing everything right. I'm looking snazzy. I got my little blue job interviewing suit on. Got my brand new empty briefcase.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Walk in there, big mahogany office, very intimidating job in front of me. A little bit of advice for those of you out there who may have a job interview in the future. It's always a good idea to bring an extra copy of your resume for yourself to refer to during the interviewing process, because if you're like me, it's hard to remember all the amazing things you've done in your life. Why, Dan, it says here in high school, you're national spelling bee champion. Okay. Then he starts firing those questions at me like, Dan, what's your biggest weakness? Of course, I told him my biggest weakness was that I just push myself too damn hard. I'm an eager beaver. Want to know the truth? Biggest weakness? Oh, hey, punctuality. I just can't seem to get my ass out of bed in the morning. I hit the snooze there. Sometimes I dream I get up. Oh, yeah. That's number one.
I do that.
Yeah. Motivation, close second, motivation. Yeah, write that down. I'm surprised I'm here, for Christ's sake. It's so early. You're not exactly right next door, are you, bright eyes? Dan, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do I see myself in 5 years? Well, sir, God willing, I'll be laid up at home with some work-related injury. Yeah. Live with that workers' comp.
Hey now. The Bob and Tom Show starts now.
Right now?
Is that your new thing you're going to do?
Right now.
Yes. And I don't know if it's irritating or engaging. It's still
It already started.
a work in progress. See, this is what I was worried about. When you start talking about now,
Right.
See, now is now, but now it's been the past.
Whereas opposed to presently is in the future.
I always got confused about present.
Right, Josh?
That is right.
Presently is in the future.
Yes. At present means now. Presently is in the future. People get it wrong all the time.
Presently is kind of like partly cloudy.
Yeah.
It's sunny, but it's partly cloudy.
What's the distinction? Is partly sunny sunnier than partly cloudy?
There's partly sunny.
It's cloudier than partly
It's cloudier than partly cloudy.
I can't remember that one. I'm not going to go for it.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. It started way back when. There's Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, check.
Good morning, sir. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Colorado Buffaloes tea.
Go Buffs.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Josh and I have a problem. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom
You
Griswold.
don't have a problem. You got to bet that Josh is about to win $1,000.
I'm going to be down $1,000. Now, Josh, explain the bet, because if I do, I'll get confused.
The Panthers in the Stanley Cup championships were up by
3-0.
games, so they just need to win one more game. Yeah, 3-0. And I said, if the Oilers come back and win 4 in a row, you owe me $1,000. If they don't, I owe you $100.
Right. And
now, yesterday,
sure enough,
I offered you the chance to buy out of this for $800.
Wow, that's true.
Now, that was when Edmonton had only had one win in their bag.
And there are Edmonton last night. They're the fourth NHL team to come back after being down 3-0 and force a game 6.
Didn't they win the previous game like 8-1?
8-3, 8 to something. And last night they won 4-3. Connor Brown, Zach Hyman. Sorry, Christy.
That's okay. I lost mine long ago.
Corey Perry. And
they can put a new one in,
Evan Bouchard and Connor McDavid had.
That Connor McDavid, he's people are going to realize he's pretty good.
He's very good.
So where does it stand now? What's the buyout now?
3-2?
3 games to 2.
I mean, I got to go up. So if you lose, you owe me $1,000, but I will let you buy out of this.
Okay.
For $1,200.
Okay, now wait a minute. Hang on a second. I am going to give that a good look-see.
Okay.
All right. Game 6 will be Friday night in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
In Edmonton.
This
gets good.
Hopefully, this will go down to Game 7. I hope.
Oh, I have a question.
Oh, man. Oh, we got a question.
Why is an ice hockey team called Panthers?
What
The
do you
Florida
mean?
Panthers?
Because they're in Florida, and the Panthers are...
Are there Panthers in frozen tundra anywhere? I mean,
there are Panthers in Florida, Black Panthers, sure.
What did I say a long time ago? If you have all year-round warm weather, you don't have a hockey team. You can't. It's against the law.
or at least name them like the polar bears or something.
You know, it's
There are no polar bears in Florida. That'd be silly.
It's like the Cool Runnings Jamaican bobsled team.
Yeah.
No. Don't do it.
Just asking.
All right.
We have some interesting stuff coming up in sports. More Olympic updates of various types.
Walking around the house this morning, getting the girls all situated, and all of a sudden, a wave of nausea hits me. I get a little dizzy. Think I'm going to pass out. I've never fainted. Oh, that's not true. I fainted once.
Ooh.
And went into the bathroom and majestically vomited. It was amazing.
Why are you sharing this?
Just incredible.
Did you make your head down all the way, or is there some splatter?
Oh, Willie.
No. I have a system, much like your father has a system. I have a system to vomiting. I get my whole head in the toilet.
Oh, okay, all right.
Just so it doesn't go. It doesn't go anywhere.
I got you.
I have a very clean toilet.
Oh,
I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
God, how do you know? Do you get down there and give it a big look-see?
Well, you got to give it an eyeball. Then I take a leap back, possibly.
Oh.
But it's never let me down.
What caused this nausea?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Listening to this broadcast.
I will tell you that I had bruschetta last night.
Bruschetta.
One of my daughters took me out for Father's Day last night. She just got to town last night.
Did you go to the nice place with the stuffed peppers?
So, yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah.
But now, you know how you throw up and you think of whatever it was? And
Okay, yeah.
I can't eat bruschetta now. Yeah, I can't do it.
That's what it cost it?
Gets ya.
And then I'm vomiting, and you can see bruschetta in the
All
toilet.
right.
And I'm thinking,
okay.
that's what did it, bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Not necessarily.
Usually that would have hit you.
Yeah, that's
within
what
30,
I thought.
40
It's food
minutes.
poisoning. Yeah, it hit you right away.
Then I think, well, there's something wrong with my digestive system. That was 8 hours ago. Why is the bruschetta still in my stomach?
Well, you had your gallbladder.
What the hell's going down? I did have my gallbladder.
out.
Yeah, I got a lot of rotten food in my
Was
stomach.
your
Does that help? Is the gallbladder help that?
was your Joe Theismann butt plug in?
Oh, jeez. Where did that come from?
What is it about
The store.
What is it about you and being a fan of a professional sports team that you feel like Josh and probably, I don't know if this pertains to your son, we want to play with ourselves and put things in our butt in order to enjoy our fandom.
That's a nice day.
Right. I like to keep those things separated.
Yes.
St. Louis Blues.
Compartmentalize
Butt
things.
plugs.
But the NFL, they anything to make another dollar, they'll jump on it. I'm surprised they don't have vaping pens.
There was a touchdown. Hey, what's wrong with you?
I'm trying to figure out what made you sick.
I was a bruschetta, I'm pretty sure.
You got dizzy?
who knows?
So if you don't have your gallbladder, it takes longer to digest food. Is that correct?
Well, I was pre-med for 6 weeks. And the gallbladder helps in digestion. It releases enzymes.
Yeah.
And,
All right. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Billy Reuben.
Major bile.
Except in a Reuben sandwich. Then
Nope. Yep.
Yeah, it can't handle a Reuben.
Wow.
Tom, are you a fan of a Reuben?
I am not.
Oh, really? What is it? The sauerkraut or the Thousand Island dressing?
I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
It's the rye for me, but I'll usually do it. I love one, but if there's bad rye, I'm out.
I don't like rye bread.
I think
Neither do
like
I,
rye
but for the
bread?
Reuben, I want it to be perfect.
I know. I went to school with a guy named Reuben. I hated him, so therefore
I got
is
you.
that it?
he was a bully prick. So
What about your feeling of Reuben Kincaid, the manager of the Partridge Family?
Oh, yeah. Nice redhead.
I like that guy.
Dave Madden?
Yeah.
He was
I
a real
liked him,
card.
too.
He was a card, yeah.
I never watched a second of that show.
What
He
about
had a
Reuben
great-
Studdard? Were you a fan of
Oh,
that?
yeah.
From American Idol.
Oh, he was the big guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is he still out there?
Hell of a voice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
He's
he is.
still out there? Okay, good.
He's at a Holiday Inn somewhere this weekend. I'm
yeah,
sure.
car show.
My buddy went to school with his cousin, and he knew that because the first day he got there, the guy was like, hey, I'm Reuben Studdard's cousin. And he just told everybody.
Yes.
And Reuben Studdard is a stage name. His entire name is Reuben Stutter and Prick.
I think he's a nice guy. Whatever.
These things changes by Bowie.
Chick just wanted to say stuttering prick. From
tribute to Goodfellas.
Yes,
Really mean.
yeah.
We do have
Spider.
contemporary singers in the news today in the DUI category. We'll get to that.
Somebody famous?
Yeah, very.
See, we differ on this gentleman. I enjoy him very. I like him very much. I think he's a cool guy. And you have the block about
because of the.
Well, he
Janet
ruined
Jackson.
radio and almost derailed our career.
That's your contention.
He has a DUI?
Yeah, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, his famous Janet Jackson thing we had to remove 90% of the content of our show for 2 years.
Well,
thanks, Justin.
Maybe it should have been. It was time for a little house cleaning. Maybe that was a good.
Is there a mugshot and everything?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It looks good. Pat
I was
put
telling
up a
Tom.
great Instagram.
Great post.
Off the air, we're talking about there's the worst. I say the worst angle of fame is having your mugshot everywhere because people don't care about normal people mugshots. Man, I can't think of anybody. One of us has a mugshot somewhere.
Yeah, I got one. I got one. You
Pat,
got one
Pat,
too,
you posted one with
He posted
side by side. Yeah, he has better lighting and it's well aligned.
He goes, when you're famous, you get better lighting.
Did they bring in a makeup guy and make sure he
For
looks
him,
okay?
it looks like they did.
Probably a ring
Of course,
light.
he has better bone structure.
He's so
He's handsome.
Yeah, poor
He is.
Timberlake.
Yeah.
Isn't there a website for hotties?
Yeah, Mug Shouties. It's a really good website.
What's it called?
Beautiful women.
Mug Shouties.
like
Shouty.
shorties? Okay,
yeah, she's
yeah.
got a sign. It'll be like aggravated battery, robbery, and all the things she did. And then
I like it.
Nice.
She looks cute.
He looks a little bummed. Yeah.
Yeah, but he still looks,
Glassy-eyed.
There
Yeah.
it is.
he looks
Oh,
a little red-eyed, a
Timberlake.
little bit.
Boy, his hair is perfect.
Perfect.
Take me to the jail.
Then here's Pat's with a little too much light.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pat!
Yeah.
Oh, Pat looks like he's one of the. Pat looks like one of the Watergate burglars, which is the guy,
One of the plumbers?
Ehrlichman.
I was not happy.
You look like Liddy's driver.
Oh wait, yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, Liddy.
Yeah.
Pat, what a look!
Yeah, well, you don't prepare for something like that.
Why did they let you get away with looking down like that?
I'm surprised too. What were you looking at, do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, my feet or something. I don't know.
The beauty of this is Pat wasn't even driving.
Yeah.
But he just mouthed off to the cops and got arrested. How is that legal? What do you get arrested for?
Public
PI, it's
intox.
called public intoxication.
Public intoxication.
You were in public. You were in a car.
And, no, I got out of the car.
Got out.
Putting himself in public.
He had something on his mind.
And I had a second charge, interfering with an investigation.
Investigation.
And his buddies were trying to help him, too. That's how he got in trouble. They were saying, hey, don't you know who that is? Let him go.
Oh. Do you know who I am?
I think they threw in a charge, too, of being a stuttering Irish prick.
That's not true. He wasn't stuttering.
Couple counts.
Okay, we'll get to that coming
You know what he
up.
told the cops? He was just trying to bring his six-pack back.
A little sexy back. Coming up, we have that. Also, we have one of those great thrift store stories where someone buys something, turns out to be worth a fortune.
Hate them, hate them, and hate their good fortune.
Well, she ends up, you'll see. There's kind of a sort of a happy ending, I guess you'd call it. We have a George Washington update, still deceased, but there's news. Good news for cheese eaters, and good news for eaters of other things.
You lousy cheese eater.
Well, let's find out about that. I'm very excited about all these things. Speaking of great eating, the Weber folks, it's unbelievable. They have stepped up. If you're thinking, well, maybe it's time to get a new grill. I know I've got those classic Weber kettle grills. They last forever, you know. We have letters from some guy, his grandfather gave him his. It's from like the 60s. But Weber's got a whole new line of grills out there. How about the Weber Searwood pellet grill? You could smoke, you could roast, you could sear, all on the same grill. That would include low and slow on the smoke boost mode at 180 degrees, all the way up to high heat sear at 600 degrees. This beef will take this seriously. It's got a grate, by the way. It's the sear zone grate. You can put more food on the flame, and the food will look as good as it tastes. By the way, this grill's hot in 15 minutes, and cleanup is extra easy. Once again, this is all from Weber. You'll cook on 2 levels at the same time, so you can make enough for everybody at your party. You can add a heavy-duty rotisserie or a rust-resistant griddle insert, my personal favorite, for those Sunday morning pancakes grilled outside. I favor blueberry pancakes. Chick McGee?
I like a waffle. I don't care for blueberries in any form. I think I might be allergic.
Really? I'm anti-waffle. Willie, your thoughts on
chocolate
pancakes?
chip?
Chocolate chip pancakes. God, those are very popular.
Peanut butter and jelly in between the chocolate chip pancakes?
Oh, my goodness.
Wait a minute. I've never even heard of that.
You didn't ask me what my favorite pancake was. I'm Clint Searwood.
Oh, I'm sorry. Clint, what's your favorite pancake?
You know, in all the confusion, I forgot how many pancakes I had. 5 or 6.
I see. Ace, I'm sure you have some random answer to this one. What is it?
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple. Okay. Josh?
Yep, butter and syrup.
Oh, okay. And real maple syrup or the fake stuff?
No, give the faker the better.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
And Pat Godwin.
Butter and syrup.
Anything with booze in it.
Put it in the microwave.
All right. That was the old days, but you're clean.
Banana, thanks for asking.
Banana pancakes?
Yes.
You know, Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
Hate them.
And now the vocal gymnastics of Jack Johnson.
Get fired up with the... Thank you, Jack. The Weber Searwood Pellet Grill. Check out all the cool grills at Weber.com. Weber, that's Weber. And their spokesperson, Clint.
That's right.
Clint
These
Searwood.
pancakes might take your head clean off.
Make my breakfast.
Go ahead. Make my breakfast.
That may be the weirdest Weber announcement of all time.
Yep.
Coming up, we have that and many other exciting things, including something weird from the world of robots. And our discussion about returning shopping carts is in the news today. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Time now for the guy who would rather watch the Masters.
Today we're going to do a cover, the only cover that we do.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
The entire program, but we'd like to play something for you dedicated to something that's been in the news this past week.
All right. Look forward to it.
I think everybody's been surprised about it, and this is a song that explains how I feel about it.
Okay.
They're both ashamed of what they did. At least that's what the paper said. They walk all day because they're always on the prowl. Tiger and horse, tiger and horse. His wife called him doing them horse. They're both pros at what they do, and both require special shoes of each of their heads going down in the caddy. Tiger and horse, tiger and horse. His wife called him doing them horse. Neither of them's made a peep, and fire hydrants don't come cheap. Be careful when you're out there chasing tail. You could wreck your truck and cut your head, but the number one lesson ever said, no matter what you do, don't leave voicemail. Tiger and horse, tiger and horse. His wife called him, and the odds are pretty slim that you won't see him with any more horse.
Yay!
I made this crazy movie called Freddy Got Fingered, and it was, I wrote it, I directed it, and it was a really, really crazy movie, and it won the Raspberry Awards, and people said it was the worst movie ever made, and all this stuff. But that was sort of the point, was to make the craziest
worst movie.
Kind of the point of it, right? So now what's happened is, and really what's been a really exciting thing about going and doing these shows is, people are coming out to the shows. They're bringing their Freddy Got Fingered DVDs, and it's sort of turned into a bit of a cult, smash. I've gotten a call from the studio recently that said the DVDs have been selling through the roof. They've sold over 1 million units of the DVD.
And didn't I hear that you're going to do a director's cut?
I want to do a director's cut of the movie because because there are scenes that just when you edit when you do one of these commercial studio movies, especially a movie like that, they focus group it, and you had to change things and tighten it all up.
Right.
So there are some crazy scenes that I'd like to get back into it, but also it's sort of just I think the irony of doing a director's cut for me personally is pretty funny.
Whenever there's a movie, there's always a porno movie that someone makes based on the title.
Yeah, it was called Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay, back to you, Tom Green.
People actually, to be honest, the things that people really like out of the movie are some of the sillier scenes, not so much the gross scenes, but people always come up to me and they say, Daddy, would you like some sausage? Which is this line from the movie. Daddy, would you like some sausage? So I sing that on stage. Come see me on tour. We'll be singing some of the hits.
Sing along. That's all right. That's your Stairway to Heaven?
Yeah, that's my Stairway. The Bum Bum song would be my Stairway to Heaven. That went to #1 on MTV, the Bum Bum song.
When you Google Freddie Got Fingered, the first thing that comes up, the first line is Freddie Got Fingered quotes.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And then you go to that page and the sausage.
Yeah.
The sausage organ comment is the very first line.
There's all sorts of very silly lines in the movie.
Yeah, there's a whole pile of quotes here.
Yeah, so I was in a rap group when I was in Canada when I was a teenager. That was actually,
what were they called?
We were called Organized Rhyme. We were actually had a record deal when I was 19 years old.
No kidding.
Right out of high school with A&M Records, and we had a #1 hit, in many
Canada?
markets in Canada. We were the Much Music Video Award of the Year for Best Rap Video. That was sort of the...
Is that on your website?
You can find it on there. Yeah, you can find it on there, and you can find it on YouTube. And, the thing, that was sort of my first sort of realization, hey, I want to work in show business, I was sort of like, all of a sudden I had this record, and we were touring, and we were doing radio shows, and I went and started my radio show, and right after that, and... it was initially a rap music show that I turned into a talk show, which then turned into my TV show. I've had a lot of great rappers on my website too. Like if you go on TomGreen.com, you can see me rapping with Too Short and Exhibit. There's this funny video of me rapping with Exhibit where I surprise him with this rap that's ended up on YouTube. It's got 2.5 million views now, and it's sort of funny because you see these rappers who just aren't expecting me to start rapping, and then I start rapping in their face, which is fun. So.
Canadian rap.
Right back
Canadian rap. Yeah, you can see why you haven't heard of it.
Hey.
Canadian rap.
Tom Green is our guest.
He's gone.
When you need help, call on the only superhero who wears long polyester pants, comfortable support hose, and sensible shoes. She's Spider Vein Woman, coming soon to a theater near you.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
Oh, my God.
There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
I'm getting married to my pickup truck. It never leaves me when I'm down on my luck. It doesn't shop at fancy stores or have a lawyer or want a divorce, no. It doesn't care if I stay out late. It doesn't bitch about the money I make. We'll be together till the end. It won't sleep with my best friend. I'm on a...
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. The Bob and Tom Show starts now, or restarts now, or
it already started. Yes, every time. I like it.
All right, you've got it, my friend.
I do like it.
You know what time it is? It's time for. We took a look at yesterday's show this morning.
In review.
Boston Celtics won the NBA championship. They're 18th. They set a record for NBA teams. They've won the most of all the NBA teams, all the gin joints. You had to walk into this one. That's the Boston Celtics.
I think it's rude and selfish. Pacers don't have one. They got 18. We can't get one?
Yeah.
Bunch of rude guys out there.
Share. Share a little bit. Josh is allowing me to buy out of the NHL Finals bet that we've got going for $800, but that was yesterday.
It sure was. Yeah.
And if the Edmonton Oilers come back and win 4 in a row and win the Stanley Cup, I owe Josh $1,000.
And they just won 2.
And they've just won 2 in a row after being down 3-0. Yep.
And Josh is giving you a chance to buy out to prevent you from losing $1,000. What's the buyout now?
$1,200.
I see. Okay, good.
That doesn't.
Young gamblers out there,
young
take note.
Gamblers, get out of my mind. Tom couldn't find the scissors in the Bob and Tom green room, and you would have thought. There was some national...
they go in the cup.
Emergency.
By the sink.
The cup
when I
by
need
the
them,
sink.
I want them there. Every house, don't you have a pair of good scissors you keep in a special place?
Yes.
Christy announced that she has the Cutcos.
I love them.
There's a hole for my scissors and my knife block.
Yeah, and the knife block.
Whatever
and
they
our
call it.
Cutco knife block.
Just saying, you gotta have your good scissors, and every house has them. But I just when you look for them and you need them and they're not there, it's annoying.
I'll just pass them to you. Hey, here you go. Throw the scissors over. Easy peasy.
What is Eel saying? It's better to have them and not need them than need them and not have them.
It's better to have them and yeah. Something.
Yeah.
You want to have it.
I'm gonna get a special.
Go out and make it a great
I'm gonna get a special scissors place with a outline of the scissors. You know, like on.
Oh yeah, like old
people have the tool rack. What was that called? The board with the holes in it.
A pegboard.
Pegboard, yeah, with the outline of the scissors, so they know the.
You are, my friend, at a perfect time. You just moved into a house. Put that pegboard up and start outlining tools. I think this is perfect for you. That's a great idea.
Okay.
I made pegboard and put it in my garage. And
do you have outlines of the tools?
No, I did not outline them.
You just go. You do improv.
When I see an empty hook, I go, oh, I wonder what the hell was there.
Yeah, that's what you want to outline. It's what else do you outline in the world? I guess dead bodies that.
Yeah, tools and corpses.
Who did that first? It's a hell of an idea. I wonder. You think it was one of the do-it-yourself shows, like Bob Vila or somebody?
It's very effective in like old movies.
Oh
when, all of a sudden, that tool, that outline is.
It could have been the murder weapon.
Yeah,
the machete outline. Do they still really outline?
I don't think anybody keeps a machete on a pegboard.
No,
it doesn't fit there.
Do they do the chalk outline thing still?
I don't think so.
Used to do that in the movies all the time.
They may have to do something. They may not be as rudimentary as that, but
market.
Take a lot of pictures.
Yeah, a lot of photos.
Couldn't
the chalk? Couldn't you be like chalking over DNA and stuff?
Exactly.
Maybe you want to give the crime scene some space.
Walking around with the. Now you see the things where you see the little plastic things that have the numbers where the bullets hit.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they do the chalk outline. Led to a classic joke in the show that's no longer valid.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, more chalk.
Yeah, the old more chalk joke.
I think it's still valid.
Not really.
No.
Remember the scene in Airplane where the reporters, one of the reporters goes, "All right, boys, let's get some pictures," and they start taking pictures off the wall.
I got you a picture of that scene. You still have it?
That's right. It's over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Classic. Let's get some pictures, boys.
You know, if you're at a party and you do that joke after you have a few beers, people get a little angry because you take their pictures right off the wall and they hang them in a very special way. They don't like.
Oh, don't muck with my pictures.
I have been invited. This is quite a while ago. I have been invited to someone's home for a party.
Yes.
Gone to the bathroom, taken something off the wall and sat it in the bathroom, offering no explanation.
That's funny.
You do that kind of stuff all the time around here.
And if you have had me in your home, I have gone through your medicine cabinet.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
You're that guy?
I'm that guy.
I look behind the shower curtain.
Oh, yeah. I do that too. Yeah.
See what they're using?
Yeah, make sure they clean their shower.
That's a big one, yeah.
Christy, I can see that being a decent sign of, do I want to go on a second date with this guy?
Yeah.
You want to know if he's a little hygienic.
Oh, so you are dating now, even though you're married.
That happens a lot in marriage.
No, you ever get an emergency situation where you need the shower curtain for something else?
No.
Thankfully, no.
That has never happened.
Oh, I bet it has.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm going to ask you this, and I need you to answer me honestly. When you're in the transaction phase of something everyone does, do you just sit there and giggle? I bet you do. It's just the funniest damn thing.
I know.
And then you take care of it on the shower curtain.
Now, do you have a medicine cabinet?
I do not.
I do not. I don't.
No, I have a.
Are they putting them in anymore?
I don't think so.
No, it's
rare.
just two mirrors. I have the sink where the sinks are. There's a whole bunch of drawers and stuff. Yeah. That's where I keep my drugs.
Remember the classic
You're not
commercial?
supposed to keep your drugs in the bathroom.
Shut up.
Too much
Remember the
humidity.
classic commercial where the guy opens the medicine cabinet and there's another guy there?
Oh, yeah. Wasn't he giving him like he was giving him some sort of medicine or offering like Anacin or something?
Chuck
right?
McCann or something?
I thought it was Right Guard or something.
Oh, okay.
Was it? Was it deodorant? Hey, guy.
Very funny.
Well, not very
Oh,
funny.
come on. To go to the medicine cabinet, the guy next door is right there. How funny would that be?
How many people keep their medicine in the kitchen?
I do.
I do.
Why do you keep your medicine in the kitchen?
Because there's
humidity.
Nothing says breakfast like amphetamines.
And my mother always
Most
did.
of mine's in the kitchen, I guess.
Yeah.
Really?
And mine, it's right where the spices are. So if I'm cooking, I need salt and pepper. Allergy medicine's there too.
Keep your drugs in the bathroom.
No.
What's wrong with you people? Where's your drugs, Tom?
Bathroom,
right? Come on, bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine are in the bathroom.
My probiotics have to stay refrigerated, and so
You don't have a refrigerator in your bathroom?
I'm working on it.
Okay. That's when
I thought you had the refrigerator nightstand.
I do, but I want my shower hoagies to be in.
I guess I was always told you shouldn't keep them in the bathroom because of the humidity, and I don't know. Maybe that's an old wives' tale.
I keep mine in the kitchen because they're close to the water. My ice water.
There's another reason.
You don't have water in your
right next to the
bathroom?
refrigerator.
I like ice water.
Well, you know, what am I doing? That's a good idea.
Tom, do you have a daily pill thing?
I do.
Yeah. Those
They have finally.
So does my husband.
They have finally woke up and they've got the coolest pill caddies, other than those stupid looking ones. There's Sun, Mun, Two, Wed.
Hey,
what are the new ones?
Yeah, those are dumb.
I have two of those. One for my
these
morning
are like,
stuff, one for my night stuff.
Leather, and you never know they're a pill caddy, and they slide open and everything's hidden.
They're leather?
It's really cool.
Who makes those?
Louis Vuitton or something.
Oh, my God.
Gucci?
They're stupid expensive, but they're very cool. I don't have one yet.
Oh,
Are you hoping to get that kind of cash?
Maybe. I'm saving up for a pill caddy. Yeah.
Now, what day do you refill them, Josh?
Sunday night. Everybody refills Sunday night.
Oh, you guys do? Because sometimes I've missed days and things, so I'm like right now I'm on Wednesdays. Today I'll refill. Yeah.
And then what is in the pill caddy?
The morning one, it's a lot of.
Hey, Josh, real quick. What you're doing is illegal. You can't ask people what medications they're taking at work.
Oh, sorry.
You can.
I mean, I assume stool softener.
No, I don't need that.
Stool softener.
Some sort of indigestion medication.
Probiotics would be the closest. Oh, yes.
Priapism.
Okay. Is that what you want to?
Yeah,
it's
something to keep Mr. Happy, hard, and alert.
It's a proprietary blend of. I call it Alka-Bismol.
Just to cover all the bases.
That's right. Yes. And an M&M for good measure.
That's so funny.
A little bit of candy just to
help it go down.
Help it go down.
You know what would work great as a pill sorter? Just a tackle box, because you could put all the pill bottles inside, and then you could put it up like this. And you can label
I think
Are you taking that much medicine?
I saw that somewhere. A guy with a tackle box.
Or you could get a leather one that has the little things inside the leathers that kind of hides it with the dates.
That's kind of what I was talking about, but it looks like
that. That's nice.
It's the shape of a standard pill, but it's all leather.
Oh,
on
really?
The outside.
What's that run, Christy? Because
that one's only $30. This one's $39.
The one I have is like $1.50 at CVS. It's just it's a plastic thing, and about every year the little flanges wear off, and you got to go get a new one.
Boy, if you ever see those for sale at a garage sale.
Pill caddies?
Aren't you?
Somebody's dead.
Yeah.
They forgot a Monday.
I was reading this thing. The one thing you're supposed to never buy used is a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Apparently there are horrific stories about critters and stuff inside vacuum cleaners.
Dust mites.
Was that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yikes.
They can grow to a surprising size.
Now, we learned also on yesterday's show, remember the blow-up doll story?
Was a guy eating lunch somewhere?
At the Restoration Hardware store in Charlotte.
Across the table from him? Yeah.
But it was obviously a joke. It wasn't one of those realistic blow-up dolls. It was one of those
cheap ones.
Cheapo ones with the mouth wide open.
And she was dressed.
Yes, and
she
it was
had a nice dress
and it was a bet thing, right? He'd lost his fantasy football thing, and
I like that his buddies were like, you can't take her to Arby's now. You have to go to the Restoration Hardware restaurant.
I would like to see where you get interrupted more, though. If you take a blow-up doll to an Arby's or a Restoration Hardware, do more people talk to you at the Arby's?
I think so. Well, more people are going to be offended at the Restoration Hardware, I think.
But it's so clearly a joke, and the waitress got fired for taking the guy's picture.
That's a shame.
She got fired, because you can't take people's pictures and put them up on TikTok of your customers.
But the guy was. It wasn't. But the guy was cooperating. He was posing for the picture.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I think it's probably corporate thing. You can't do that.
I can almost understand having some sort of a relationship with one of those real dolls.
Right.
But the one that he had, it's like,
how do you make love to that?
I'm in love with this balloon.
Yeah, right.
It's
Well, again, who pointed out? I think Willie. Someone pointed that he'd ordered her a salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, if you want her to lose weight, just let some air out.
You know she smells like a new raft.
What if she comes with a patch kit?
Yeah.
Do you suppose do you suppose what is that thing called in a tire that sticks out? The valve thing?
Yeah, the valve stem.
Do you suppose he tweaks that to see if it gets stiff?
Christy, if you get a patch kit, but it's all like really cool tattoos, like Tweety Bird over here, and then like Mom over here.
Why don't they put the valve on the breast?
Yeah.
Put two valves.
Maybe I've never owned one of those.
I wonder where the valve is.
Oh, probably on the booty.
Oh, you think it's in the butt?
Maybe it's down near the vulva.
The one that I
oh, wait a minute. He got us all waiting.
Josh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. What's the real answer?
You hooked us.
We were at Lollapalooza one year. There was one going around, and we had a lot of fun with it. It was on the small of her back.
Oh, okay.
It was right.
I mean, you like bounced it around like a beach ball. You didn't say you had a lot of fun with it.
No, people were bouncing around like a beach ball, and me and my buddy Mark were like, we're hanging with this gal for a while. We got her in. We were drinking. She was drinking beer with us.
One of these, the cheap sex doll, could you fill it up with helium and it would float away?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You could probably tie it to a kite string, kind of walk around the
That'd be
neighborhood.
fun.
You and the gal.
Just walking the whore.
Walking the whore.
Great concert, isn't it? Man, I don't know how. I didn't think they knew that song. Wow.
That got me.
Maybe we should try that.
Try filling one of those up with the helium?
Would we get in trouble if we filled up a sex doll with helium and just let it go into the atmosphere?
Probably.
And put a note on it and see what happens?
No.
Be like message in a bottle.
Our luck, it would go
right into a flight path.
We could call it message in a twaddle. We would store the...
Yeah. I think we're onto something here. Now,
it's Christy's idea. Don't blame me.
Is it possible to follow through with this idea, or it'll be 8 years down the line and we still won't have our morning breath?
Is the helium shortage over?
I don't think once helium's gone, it's gone. Remember?
Yeah, the shortage is here to stay.
They have
I thought they found a new wad of it.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay, cool.
So we can look into that.
All right. Well, there it goes.
He's going to make a poster.
Well, have you seen this woman after we let it go?
Wanted.
Have you seen her?
Maybe flying.
Missing.
Could there be like a prize?
If you get it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you find it.
Yeah, you get to hump it.
Prizes.
All right.
Oh, can you imagine some little kid somewhere out in the field praying, all I want is a shot at a woman.
Thank you, God.
And our helium balloon floats down. Thank you.
Oh, that's...
Hey, I need to tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. It keeps my compound secure. Simply Safe Home Security is advanced home security that puts you first. Simply Safe help keep the old compound safe every single day. Multi-camera shoot, high-def cameras inside and out of doors. It allows me to keep an eye on things with the Simply Safe app and my smartphone. I know what my lady dogs are doing at any time of day when I'm not there. Simply Safe offers 24/7 monitoring accessible to everybody, low upfront costs and monitoring plans for less than $1 a day. You can install the system yourself. It's oh so easy. I've done it. Or you can have a pro do it. It's up to you. There's no contract, and it comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. By partnering with Simply Safe, I finally got real peace of mind at the compound, and you can have it too. Get an exclusive 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, we will review many, many interesting things in the news. Justin Timberlake popped for a DUI, as they say. And we have exciting news from the world of nakedness. Also cheese, not in the same story, fortunately. And some Olympic stuff and hot dog update. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom.
Today, a little bit of an issue, something a little minor. Christy has a new boyfriend. She's officially announced the arrival of her new boyfriend.
Yeah,
he just got here. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
she ordered him online. Yeah, come on.
No, I mean, you've been seeing this guy, and now suddenly it's okay.
We can go with it. Yeah,
we're going with it. It's official. And the reason we had to go with it is because this guy's name is Tom, my name, and there was some confusion behind the scenes. Christy,
I'm the only one named. I'm the original Tom.
Well, no, but Christy was telling stories. She go, well, this weekend Tom and I did something, and she would tell about some exotic adventure they had, and I'd have to clarify that I had no part of this.
There has been some speculation on the show that Tom and I might be seeing each other this Tom,
but
and
it's not. It's
totally not true.
So you have boyfriend Tom, and then I will be plaintiff Tom. I think.
How about Boss Tom?
I like
taking it off here, Boss Tom.
But see, since he's your man, he should be Major Tom, and I would be Minor Tom.
Oh, that's nice.
That way, since he's like the guy, you're major dude. Yeah. We'll have to settle on something. I kind of like work Tom versus play Tom. Or day Tom versus night Tom. But then sometimes you see him during the day. Like on a Saturday, you probably let him in, I assume, during the day.
No, he stays chained to the tree, Tom. He's not allowed in.
Sometimes we have lunch, I think there's a Starbucks in town that thinks that we're having an affair. It's great.
Really?
Yeah, it's great. Because you know how we meet at the same Starbucks occasionally. And,
I see.
The people that work there kind of give you that look like,
Well, that's because see, he's facing them, and when you look away, he makes funny faces with his lips.
That's probably true.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
That's the standard.
Don't ever do that again. Keep your tongue in your mouth.
Sorry. That's a really creepy tongue
was like
wiggle,
a lizard snake.
No, you don't want to see it.
Let's just say Chick is the employee at Starbucks.
Yes.
And then I am facing them, sitting at the table.
And I'm sitting with my back to
You're
them.
sipping some annoying exotic
Don't
drink.
show me your tongue again, please.
And as soon as you look away.
You look away, and then he goes with his tongue, implying.
Creepy pink thing come out of his face.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
I was just kind of curious if you'd done any straight, sort of. And now this from ABC News. No?
I'd like to. BBC News in London. I'm Lakshmi Singh. Now a word from Haifa. James Pettigrew.
See, you could do it.
I could do it, sure.
Sounds a little sarcastic, but...
Yes, well, then to actually get all the words not all jumbly-wumbly, I think that's the problem. I'd have to have a constant script.
Yeah.
I think I'd have problems talking off the cuff intelligently about world issues.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're here.
Yes, exactly.
And now, the latest from Greece.
Yes.
With Maria Bamford.
In English! I'd like to order dessert with milk, please.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I could say something in Hindi. Ki hale kuta per milangi. Hello, dog. Goodbye.
That's what I got out of 4 years of Spanish.
Yeah.
Hello, dog. Goodbye.
Oh, it's hi, Frank. Hello. Hola, Paco. Que tal? Yeah.
Very handy. Very handy.
Yeah.
Do you speak a foreign language?
I went to a meetup group where you're supposed to learn Spanish, but no one was a fluent speaker, so we ended up speaking sort of pretend Spanish, like, sí, no, ay. It's like, oh my God, I'm really good at pretend languages.
Yeah, great.
Four-year-old. And while a 64-year-old Olympian is rather amazing, there was almost an 87-year-old winner at the first Olympic luge competition in Innsbruck, Austria, 1964. The fastest luge run was logged by an 87-year-old Austrian, Johann Leakensphincter. Johann amazed the crowd and the judges, who nearly awarded him the gold medal, until it was learned that Leakensphincter was not entered in the event or even on the team. It seems that Johann was a spectator who had slipped and accidentally slid down the track at a record pace. Leakensphincter left his mark in Olympic history, as well as on the luge track itself.
This has been another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
Bob and Tom, 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Bob and Tom, well-meaning, but
yeah, they're all messed up.
More than slightly confused.
I'm Doug LaDouche, and I approve this ad. When I look around, I see a lot of problems, like the economy, unemployment, people out of work, the economy, and people losing their jobs because of the economy. It seems like a lot of times when politicians try to fix things, they only make them worse. People ask me, Doug LaDouche, if elected, how would you solve these problems? I know when I have problems, a lot of times if I ignore them, they go away. Like my first wife, Vicky. I ignored her, and she went away. I'm Doug LaDouche.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. Today is the fun show. We're going to have fun.
All right.
No blatant
hostility.
Maybe a little bit of blatant hostility.
By the way, we were talking about the old commercial. For some reason, we were talking about medicine cabinets.
Yep.
And
it is a right guard commercial.
And I don't know if they put them in houses anymore.
You probably have to ask.
The classic medicine cabinet in front of the sink.
Yeah.
But the famous commercial was Chuck McCann.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Chuck McCann?
And a voice guy and an actor. You'd open up the medicine cabinet. He'd be going. He'd go, "Hi, guy."
You'd know, yeah. Hi, guy. Yeah. I think we have the.
Do we have the audio?
Yeah, we're going to have the audio.
Okay, good.
We found it.
But the medicine cabinet may be a thing of the past. I don't know. But we're going to do a debate about where do you keep your medicines.
I never thought of prescription drugs being anywhere but in the bathroom.
But what about
always have been in the kitchen.
What about cough syrup and stuff you only need occasionally, belly stuff?
That's
it's all in the kitchen.
I have a shelf in the linen closet for that.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah. I guess I do have some drugs in my linen closet area now that you're saying. Here's the Right Guard commercial from 1979.
Hi, guy. Oh, two of you. Oh, that's my boy. Hey, you got a new Right Guard roll-on.
That's my Right Guard roll-on with the new wider ball.
I use my mom's.
Oh, Right Guard's better.
That's right, son.
Yeah? Yeah. You can't buy better wetness protection than this Right Guard.
Buy? Buy?
Don't do that.
Bye, guy.
Mona.
Wetness protection?
Remember those roll-ons that would rip hairs out of your pits?
Oh, they would.
Yeah.
What?
Occasionally you'd
Really?
snag it.
What do you mean?
Never had that issue.
Well, Ace, do you have armpit hair, Ace?
Yeah.
A lot?
Chick, have you had that problem?
I've never had that problem with the roll. I like I'm unique. I like the gel, and not a lot of people
I hate
do.
the gel.
There it is.
Is that the gel where you click the bottom and it
those
comes
little
out?
things pop
like Play-Doh
yeah,
factories.
Yes,
they look like little waffles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they still make that?
That's what Chick goes for.
Oh,
yeah, I've
still?
got the gel, the Mitchum gel. Sometimes I can skip a day.
No one ever had the hairs get yanked out by the ball?
I never used the roll-on. No,
especially the pubic area.
I thought roll-ons were only for women.
No, they
Are you rolling deodorant on your dork? Is that what's going on?
There was a time.
Jeez.
You like to? You know what? I've always said this. You're thoughtful. You don't want anything objectionable down there.
I'm sorry. So did we miss anything else from yesterday's show we needed to review?
Oh, gosh.
I'm not. I don't remember.
Well, we were starting to talk about, you and I off the air, about the best NFL player turned actor, best actor that used to be an NFL player, which is a can of worms.
Yeah.
I think it's Don Meredith. He was on a police story there on NBC for a bunch of episodes, and he was pretty good, believe it or not.
Okay. Yeah, that would require some research.
Burt Reynolds, they're counting him as a football player, but
from college.
Yeah, from college.
But I'm an NFL.
O.J. Simpson?
O.J. Simpson is on the list.
Yeah, the Hunter guy.
Ed Marinero.
Bubba Smith, Ed Marinero.
Marinero was on a cop show.
Hill Street Blues.
And O.J. was very funny. And
he was good, yeah.
Who was the real big guy that was on?
Alex Karras?
Yeah, Alex Karras.
Mr. Papadopoulos?
I liked him. He was a sweet guy.
Wasn't he on, is it Webster?
Yeah, he was George Papadopoulos.
Right.
And he was married to, they were really married, right? Susan Clark and...
oh, they were?
Alex, I think they were
really?
married. I thought. I know they were having sex.
The joke was Webster would call him George and call her ma'am.
Yeah.
Very polite to the woman.
That is funny. Who wrote that? The Big Bang Writers? Who's writing that?
Actually, Pat, I think we could do something that might lead to a song.
Oh,
Mr. Godwin.
Okay.
We had a story yesterday about, remember this guy? He calls himself the Sperminator.
Oh, yeah.
And he's, here it is, Mr. Ari Nagel. He's a math professor in Brooklyn, New York. And described here as a prolific sperm donor. And he has, at present, there are 10 women pregnant with his children.
But doesn't he have 165 already?
Yeah. Which, to me, as a professor of math, which he is, you'd think that maybe the odds of some of those soon-to-be adults hooking up would be dangerous. But
very.
Yeah, you're just asking for something.
He literally calls himself the Sperminator.
Gross.
And, but he says he's going to retire. So as I put it yesterday, he's throwing in the towel or the test tube. But, Pat, do you remember the story about the guy that was charging for his sperm, some doctor?
Yeah, he wasn't taking it out of the test tube. He was doing it manually himself and charging like $5,000.
And now, did the women know that they were being...
No, it was a whole issue. Yeah, he was arrested.
It wasn't that the thing where he would have all the sheets up and he would say this is going to feel just like intercourse, and he would actually be making a direct deposit.
The sperm doctor, yeah.
The sperm doctor, yeah. Is that something you have?
Yeah, I got something. If you have the thing over there from before.
Oh, okay,
maybe,
okay. Is this the guy that ended up with a sad end?
I hope not.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, this is the song about the sperm doctor.
I told the sperm doctor I want to have a kid. I saw the sperm doctor remove a test tube lid. Sperm doctor turned around and this is what he did. Oh, he went, ooh, poontang, wanna bang bang. Oh, now, well, you owe me $5,000. Got the ending there, but I think I said, got a little carried away.
Poontang, walla walla bing bang.
Walla walla bing bang.
It's a crazy song.
What else is happening over there?
Let's see here. Tom is still bringing up Bill Belichick dating a former Patriots cheerleader. She's quite a bit younger than Mr. Belichick. I don't understand your...
She's described as a philosopher. No, it's an interesting news story. She's described as a philosopher.
People in glass houses shouldn't talk about you don't hear me. Josh hopes there is a heavy trans dude named Trans Fat.
Yeah, drag queen.
An entertainer, right?
Because drag queens have some of the greatest senses of humor. Yes. They're always joking around and having fun.
That's a fun thing to look up, drag queen names. That's fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That would be hilarious.
Like Hollywood.
Yeah, trans fats should be out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. Willie G, yesterday, he had giraffes on his shirt.
Yes, he did. Very nice one.
And now I have a buffalo on my shirt.
Yeah, you do.
What animal will I have tomorrow?
That's interesting. Oh, and
coming up, by the way. I was trying to remember.
Jay Leno beatboxing.
Have you seen this? Have you read it?
What's that? Sorry.
Totally made up. This was spontaneous.
I liked it. You were excited.
That's because it's a kind of bizarre. We had a story about animals escaping at Cedar Point, the famous amusement park.
Yeah, we had camels, remember?
And we got a sequel today.
Maybe somebody needs to take a look at their staff in the past.
Same place?
Yes, I think here's what I'd like to know. We'd like to get a hold of a fencing company somewhere in the Sandusky, Ohio area. We'll come back with that and more. We've got a sad story in the world of sports and some happy news in the world of sports. And a new world record that's very exciting and naked news. Naked. Oh, naked. Look at that. Look at that thing dangling there. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. And we're doing kind of a musical chairs thing today. And, it's actually a musical chair right now because joining us in the studio, we have singer-songwriter, actor, and comedian Stephen Lynch. I throw in the actor thing because you spent how did you describe it?
9 months in hell.
Sentence, was that the word you used?
9 months in hell is what I just heard.
You were on Broadway. Do you want to give us give those that haven't heard about this the background on?
The Wedding Singer.
You portrayed
the very popular Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movie about crazy kids in the 80s.
Turned into a very successful theater piece.
Very successful.
Well, you did it for a pretty long time.
Mildly successful.
I mean,
it was fun. But I have my toe on the trigger pretty much every day of the last 4 months of it. Well, I realize I'm making it sound like it was really bad.
No, but I mean,
it wasn't. It was time to move on. You know.
Can you play one of the new ones for us?
I think so.
Okay.
We just had a little powwow in your producer's office about what I can and cannot say on the radio these days. And,
there have been moments before. You think this one's okay? I
don't know.
Okay, well, if it's not.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Lynch.
This is a song I wrote. I discovered, oddly enough, that I had an uncle, a great-great-great-great-great-uncle who lived in the medieval period. He pretty much did for a living what I do for a living. He was both a troubadour and a court jester, and I think he used to play in the court of the king and the queen. And I discovered one of his old compositions that he wrote for the lute, and I transposed it to the guitar.
Good, because we don't have a lute handy.
No. I don't either.
Because I like guitar comics, but I hate lute comics. Prop guys and lute comics.
Those are the worst, aren't they?
Just hacks.
They give us all a bad name. So this is one of his compositions, and I just thought I'd try it for a modern audience, see how it goes over. Come, fair lady, to mine bed we go, and verily sweet pleasures we shall know. Yet, where thy belly meets thy limb, I beseech thee, give a trim, for thy bush doth overflow. Milady doth have a 70s muff. A 1470s muff. Zounds, it's as prickly as a Christmas wreath. Think it might hide some baby birds beneath. Pray, shave it off to make a coat. There are fur balls down mine throat, short and curlies twixt my teeth. I saith not thy is hirsute, but it looketh like thou hast buckwheat in a leg lock. My uncle was also a very hacky stand-up comedian. But soft, what hair through yonder girdle grows, to be or not to be put in cornrows. Oh, it is beastly and unruly, and it smelleth of patchouli, and that offends my nose. I saith not thou art furry down there, but it doth resemble Fidel Castro eating a London broil. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, medieval bush.
Bravo. Stephen Lynch.
Thank you, lords and ladies. Thank you.
Stephen Lynch, ladies and gentlemen.
What is a lute?
A lute it looks like a pear-shaped ukulele.
Yeah, it goes.
Kind of a...
Well, there's no neck. There's no neck, though.
Yeah.
They look like guitars. I think those are lutes.
To change an old joke just a little bit, the best sound a lute makes is when a banjo lands on it in the dumpster, or an accordion, one of the two. I'm sure there's
You're really anti-lute, man.
I do not.
Memorize it, though.
Okay.
Okay, hang tight. Hi, you've reached gold-level sales leader Kenneth Tarmac. I'm sorry I can't take your call at the moment, but your call is very important to me. I check messages every quarter hour unless in flight, in which case I'll answer upon landing. So after the tone, please leave me your name, 2 numbers, and a brief message. Or you can Skypage, text, or preferably email me at ktar_closer.com. Hey, guys, it worked. He's still talking.
He's still talking.
Is he talking? Yeah, he's still chatting me up. Oh, God. I'll catch you later. I can't get enough of this.
All right, bye.
We just landed and I pulled it off again.
Oh, you did?
I don't believe I called Bob.
This is Jimmy Pardo. You are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are 2 of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I worked the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
Hanging out with Jimmy Pardo.
Yes.
Did you ever smoke?
No.
I can't see you lighting up.
My mom and stepdad did, and it was kind of always grossed me out to see the cigarettes hanging around there.
Stepdad, what happened to your real father?
Oh, this is comedy coming up. I can see it right now.
He lives in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good man.
I thought you were going to say he lives in Joliet.
Yeah, he's doing time with Elwood Blues.
It's funny.
He's fine. My dad's fine. My real dad's fine. My he just got remarried.
He did.
I think we talked about that the last time.
This sounds awkward.
Yeah, he just got remarried.
Was it awkward for you at all? Did you go to the wedding?
I went to the wedding.
Did you call her mom?
No, I call her Donna.
Do you call her Mom Donna?
No, I do call her Donna. And again, I don't want to tell you how many times my dad's been married, but if weddings were sandwiches, his next one would be free. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We're standing up in the studio. Bravo. Southeast side.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hello.
Josh Arnold's here.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, still reviewing what happened on yesterday's show, and here's Tom.
Coming up, lots of cool things. July 4th, of course, just around the corner. July 5th and 6th, something special. Skyline Comedy Club, Appleton, Wisconsin. Willie G. and Colin Unger doing some stand-up comedy. So after you get your fireworks all done, July 5 and 6, Skyline Comedy Club, Appleton.
With Colin, don't call me Felix Unger?
That's right.
Wow.
It'll be fun. I'm drink 9 spotted cows, take my shirt off.
That will be fun.
Where do you get the tickets?
At my Instagram, at willie.griswold. There's a link in the bio, or skylinecomedy.com.
All right.
Tom, we were discussing how we take our medicines because we are hip.
We're just sitting around talking about what aches and pains.
What do you? I take like 2 vitamins and.
Yeah, I think for most of us it's vitamins and supplements and.
You have got to be taking more than just a couple of vitamins.
Blood thinner?
You have parts from a different species.
I don't take
in your
any.
chest.
I don't take any other medicine.
You don't have a blood pressure?
Nope. I take an eye vitamin and I forget what it's called.
An eye vitamin.
Eye vitamin.
Yeah, it's apples vitamins.
Vision something, and I take just a daily.
Multivitamin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What did you say?
I know.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
No, I said that's Apple's brand of vitamins. The eye vitamin. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's very clever. No, it's for my eyes.
So you don't
sure.
Over the counter, it's not even a prescription.
It's just a baby carrot.
I don't eat baby carrots.
Why not?
For some reason, I don't eat veal. I want the I want that carrot to have a full life.
Oh, that's very.
I did that joke a few years ago, and I got a very long letter from someone to explain that baby carrots
Are not really
baby carrots.
Carrots and baby corn.
Well, Chick and Christy have been talking about these cool kind of designer pill caddies. Yeah, that you guys. Well, listen to what Bill from Dundee, New York. Right there on Seneca Lake, the village of Dundee.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So he says he keeps his meds, and this is what he's not making a joke here. This is what he does.
All right.
He keeps them in a gumball machine, which dispenses those 2-inch round containers like they have at Walmart with the prizes in them.
Yes. Sure, right?
He says he fills them with his daily pills, and then he puts in 50 cents to get his prescriptions so-called delivered to him. And then he said it's kind of fun, and the money goes to the kids' piggy bank.
What a great idea!
That's a great idea.
This sounds like a grandpa.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I don't know if he means his kids. Or if he means, but doesn't this sound like a fun thing the grandpa would do?
So fun. Yeah, go get grandpa's pills.
And who knows? Maybe you're a father that's 32 years old, and if so,
that's great.
Yeah, that's fun.
That is so cool.
Why not?
So he has the little balls,
the plastic balls that.
Oh, that's so.
It's a lot of work. And 50 cents a day adds up.
Yeah, right?
What if you're short of change one day? You just can't take your nitroglycerin?
Yeah, sorry. I'm seizing.
And some days, you get a little temporary tattoo. No meds. You just look good all day long.
Yeah, it says do not resuscitate.
Temporary tattoos.
Do you remember that story?
The DNR?
The guy had a do not resuscitate tattoo.
Yeah.
And then there was a whole...
Whether or not it was legal?
Yeah, right.
Tom invented the term yesterday, heat hat.
Yep.
He was trying to talk about the heat dome.
I couldn't think of it.
Temperatures.
Heat dome, which is serious business right now. And we have an update on the Olympics heat issue.
No air conditioning at Paris Olympics coming up starting July 26th. They have tubing running through the floors of the athletes' village that they fill with cooling water that they're saying is going to act like an air conditioning
system.
All pipes. It's all the pipes.
Don't forget your slippers. Your feet will be cold.
However, incredibly large number of athletes are bringing their own air conditioners with them, including the United States, Great Britain, Italy. No word yet on China if they're bringing air conditioners, but
I'm not sure they'll have room for them with all the drugs they're giving the athletes.
We'll see. I mean, performance-enhancing drugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's Kwang's son. He weighs 350 pounds of pure muscle, and he's 7'1".
Yes, when he can actually swim and tow a water skier, doing the backstroke.
And
by the way, I never got to say something. I was talking about the swimming Olympic trials are going on right now.
They got the swimming pool in an NFL stadium. Yeah.
I don't know why you don't think that's as cool as I do. I'm actually going to be going to see it, but
the answer's somewhere between. It's cool, but it's not. It's not that cool.
It's not.
Are you kidding?
The way you're treating it.
You guys don't appreciate it. With all of the great things that engineers bring our culture, you don't appreciate them.
Well, you'd be down there 5 minutes ago.
Engineers are good for one thing: the train. That's it.
Oh God!
All right,
steer the choo-choo, pal.
That's right.
I just want to say,
keep your nose out of my swimming pool.
I have certainly been in my share of swim meets, but let's just be real. The butterfly, not really. Come on.
Wait a minute. You want to do away with that?
Do away with it. I'm just saying it's the most unnatural.
No one's doing it. You never see anybody do it with a butterfly.
Somebody come up with that stroke anyway.
Did they just have to have 4 events for some reason?
Why don't they have the dog paddle?
Yeah.
You're right.
Something that's utilized a lot.
Comes in handy more than the butterfly.
Well, no, in the history of swimming, no one ever, in 1850, did the butterfly. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. Yeah, you're right. It's very unnatural.
I think when I swim most as the breaststroke, don't you?
Yeah.
It's
freestyle, baby.
Great. No, because you don't have to put your face in the water all the way.
Freestyle, baby.
Had you ever done any nude swimming?
Yeah, sure.
Do the backstroke, do the up periscope thing?
I'm Irish. No, there's no up periscope that you can see from the water.
You never hear about the Irish Navy, do you? That's why.
They do have they have the backstroke, right, in competition?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Yeah. How do you keep yourself straight?
In cartoons, the backstroke's hilarious.
Oh, you spit
how do you
water. Spit water in the air.
How do you not hit your head on the wall?
Yeah,
That's what the flags are for.
Really?
What flags?
See the
I
flags.
always thought that was just for decoration.
The flag? What? In the ceiling?
No, so the American guy knows where the American lane is.
Can anybody do a turn?
No, when you're.
What are you saying?
There's little red triangle flags, like pendants that are.
The pendants that hang
Not the
across the
country
pool.
flags?
No.
Right.
So if you're.
Where do they hang across the pool?
They hang them all the way across the pool.
So you know where the
Way up high, though, right?
Yes.
No, they're right there. You can see them.
Well, so those are for the backstroke people?
Yeah. And then on the bottom of the pool is marked for everybody else.
I almost said
She's right. You are. Oh, how far are they off the water? I absolutely have to know now.
Regulation.
And if they're not competing in the backstroke, do they take the flags up?
He's making
Can anybody
that
do a
up.
fancy turn? Can anybody do a fancy turn?
I used to
A flip
back
turn.
in the day.
Someone teach me. I can't do it.
We were in Iowa, and I tried doing one like 10 times, and I almost killed myself.
They're hard, aren't
no,
they?
I get it. I'm just coming up, just nose full of water.
Yeah.
I used to be able to hit those. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
I tried the kick turn and I ended up on shore, being kissed by a strange man.
Well, that is a turn.
Yeah, that's
And
a
then,
turn.
and then there's still the big controversy about swimming in the triathlon in Paris. Are they going to let them swim in the Seine?
And I think she's the mayor, Anne Hidalgo, the mayor of Paris, is going to. She's
going to
moved
swim
the date.
And the
it was the 23rd. 21st?
I've got.
She shouldn't announce. If people are threatening to crap in the river when she's going to be in there.
Well, people are literally threatening to have a mass defecation. If that's
not serious.
Yes,
they are.
They've got a what is it? A hashtag whole thing about. I can find the story.
They have people measuring the current of the river so they can do their business downstream and time it so it will get to where the mayor.
What's his name?
water.
Macron. What is he? The premier? The
He's the
president? What are the czar? What do
Are
they
you sure
call
it's
it?
not macaroon?
Pat, didn't Andy Williams sing a song about this event?
My poop river.
Sings to high.
Je suis dans la Seine.
Je suis dans la Seine.
What does it mean again?
Je suis dans la Seine.
Poop in the river.
And it's June 23rd, yeah.
Join me, won't you?
And it's a protest.
23.
But they're protesting the Olympics. I don't know, making their city look great. I don't know what they're protesting, but.
La poopa, la poopa.
And then
how are they going to get out of this? Because they're not going to be able to have any competition in the Seine. They're not going to be able to do it. So what are they going to do and how they get out of it?
I'm assuming they have a plan B, some lake somewhere.
They're going to have to.
Yeah, here it is. President Emmanuel Macron and Ms. Anne Hidalgo. Her cousin David, of course, is the guitar player for Los Lobos.
Mayor Hidalgo doesn't sound like Paris mayor.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, they have an organized protest. It's Christy. What did you say? It's Je suis
dans la Seine.
Je suis dans la Seine.
Okay, which translates to I in the Seine.
Yeah.
A crowd in the Seine.
Yeah. So.
Le 23 June.
You're what?
Something about
Le
her
23
I heard it too.
The 23rd of June.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
all hell's going to break loose.
All right. So, I think it's time now to start sports. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait, Pat has a song about
We had a
this.
song yesterday from Pierre Hardon.
Pierre stayed at my house last night.
Love that.
I slept on your couch. I ate your cheese. I kissed your girlfriend.
You made out with my cat. Like, Pierre.
I was saying, where is the sweet, sweet potato? Do we have the time to do this song?
Sure.
Here we go. Long intro.
Yeah, baby. Woo! Still no lyrics.
Still no lyrics. Oh, here we go. Now it comes along.
Okay.
Some money should be spent on Paris, not wasted on the Olympics, so we say. Spent on infrastructure, fix the Eiffel Tower, tear down the glass pyramid at the Louvre. Je suis dans la Seine. Oh, in English, the meaning is pooping. Pooping. Where's my back? Pooping on the river.
Pooping on the river.
Oh, we could fix our buildings and streets. Not clean the river with an expensive pompa right before the mayor of this gorgeous city takes a dip. We should take a dome. Just she dans la Seine. Yeah, in English, you know the meaning is everyone. Pooping. Pooping.
Yeah.
Pooping in the river. One more time now. Pooping. Pooping. Pooping in the river. Oh, that sounds so nice, but it smells so bad.
Merci. Thank you very much.
Well, I hope you were listening on your Raycon earbuds. That fabulous, the vocal gymnastics of Pat Godwin.
No, that was Pierre Hardon.
Pierre Hardon, you're exactly right. You can Raycons, same audio quality expect from the big guys at half the price. Sounds pretty good. And now Raycon just launched their upgraded model, the best-selling everyday earbuds, and we have Raycon Love from Matt. I'm old enough to remember, Matt says, when songs were produced to give you an experience when listening to them. Sounds like an angry Matt. I've also owned a lot of earbuds over the years, and most gave me an AM radio feel on an FM song. Listen to Sweet Judy Blue Eyes with Raycons, he says. The stereo sound unbelievable, and I've turned a bunch of friends on to Raycons and listening to the song. So there you go.
All right.
Is Raycons. Raycons also sent the important people here in the studio brand new, updated, everyday Raycon earbuds. I got the fabulous forest green. Christy got the blush violet. And Tom got the royal blue.
They've been confiscated by someone.
And they also have...
She's wearing them constantly.
I got the black, right?
Evening black color. Let's prove it.
They're in my home.
They're in your home? Well,
my cat listens to them. Birds chirping.
They'll fit any ear.
Yeah.
Not recommended for canines or felines. Thank you.
Please don't put Raycons in cats' ears. Raycon also offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Don't forget the Tom part. That's very important. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee.
Yes, sir.
Coming up, we have some interesting news in sports, some sad news in the world of sports.
Yes.
George Washington's back in the news. Speaking of America, hot dog news.
G-Wash.
And it's hot dog news that Christy's going to probably not even be able to read.
I can't even.
We may have to have that in sports.
Oh.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Chickster Chick.
Tell the story again, and I always love the story about when you and Cheryl were playing, and the day that you finally, the day that she quit playing one-on-one against you.
You mean when I finally beat her?
Yes.
This is Reggie's sister, of
a couple
course.
years ago. She wasn't going to play anymore.
Well, when I sent her shot into my mom's rose garden, we started playing horse.
Right.
But you got to remember, Cheryl was always 2 to 3 inches taller as we were growing up. So I started to catch her in height my freshman and sophomore year of high school. So up until that point, Cheryl dominated me. But she dominated everyone, though. I don't feel so bad.
Didn't she score how many did she score that one night? You scored, what was it?
45.
45. She came in and...
I'm gloating. Because we had played in the away gym. She had played at the home gym. So my dad was with her at their game, and my mom was with me. So we get in the car. Hey, I had my best game ever. 40, 45 points. Strider started. Strider, what did you do tonight? And she looked at my dad and kind of looked down. My dad's like, oh, she had a pretty good game. I was like, oh, yeah, but I bet it wasn't 40, 45.
Yeah.
No, she had a really good game. Well, what's really good? She had 105.
By herself?
I'm like, the team scored 105? No, son. Cheryl scored
105 points.
I bet that record still stands.
I believe it does. They beat that team 179 to 12.
God.
The point guard, which is still a record, had 39 assists. I mean, it was like crazy numbers.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Bob Biggerstaff. Are there a lot of Biggerstaff?
Is my last name.
Yeah.
It's a German name. It means probably going home alone tonight.
Do you get the porn jokes with that one?
Always.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Is your middle name looking for a?
You know what? I was doing...
looking for a. That
Bob
looking for a Biggerstaff.
Or wish you had a.
That wouldn't be good.
I wish
I got it.
Wish I had a.
Get this. I'm doing a show a couple weeks ago. Girl comes up to me after the show. She's like,
wow.
Hot chick. Amazing.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Play along.
Yeah. Then what happened?
She's like, Biggerstaff. She goes, that's my last name too. And she shows me her license. Right? She's like, we've got to be related. She's like, we're gonna party tonight.
Oh yeah.
And one of the other comedians is like, hey man, I think you got a shot with her. I'm like,
You're long lost.
I don't know. You know, when the conversation starts with "we've got to be related," probably not going to end with me having sex with her.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm going to try.
Sure. Yeah, because you're a guy.
Sure. Right.
I know how these things end.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Stay positive.
Yeah, first cousin or not.
Yeah,
that's a myth. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, Roy Wood Jr., you are a junior, obviously.
Yes.
When you went into showbiz in the beginning, you had the option of going with Roy Wood or going with the Roy Wood Jr.
I started in '98, and that was like the back end of the Def Jam boom and the comic view boom for black comedy. So every black comic was named after food or their name was a verb.
Yeah.
Give it up for tripping.
Tripping?
Tripping. You know, you be tripping.
If I trip, then I'm tripping.
Yeah. Give it up for Slappy. I didn't want to be that.
Wow. I'm not.
Slappy Wood Jr.
I often give it up for Slappy.
Come on, Slappy Wood.
And I mean,
Slappy Wood.
Yes. So, although
speaking of porn names.
Oh, yeah. Every hole, like 14,000 strokes. That's a lot of golf. You know what I mean? I look like a propeller out there just swinging away. I love golf. I swing with one hand. I don't even use two hands. I don't care. The instructor's always trying to change your grip. Like, hey, you're not the boss of me. I hit that ball as hard as I can, walk 6 feet, and hit it again. Every hole I use the driver. Par 3, I don't want to see a 7-iron. I let the big dog eat. I grip and rip it. I got the weight belt on. Steve's playing some golf, baby. You give me a golf cart, a 12-pack, and a lake, I'll show you how to have fun all day. You ever wonder how far a golf cart can go in a lake before it sinks? You ever wonder? 13 feet. I love golf. What a sport. It's a good sport.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, the High Plains Thrifter, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, everybody, this is Todd Snyder, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are still in the middle of reviewing yesterday's show.
Holy cow.
Oh, wait, excuse me.
This morning, bulletin?
We have emails.
Okay.
Tom is right.
Tom is right?
Yes, Eric from Evansville. Tom is correct. I was a swimmer for years. The flags are set at a distance from the wall so you know how many strokes you have left before touching the wall.
Oh, so if you're doing the backstroke, you see the flags, know the wall's coming.
How many strokes
This
do I
is
have
from Meg. Tom is correct about the backstroke flags. They do exist, so swimmers know when they're approaching the wall. Experienced swimmers know how many strokes they can do before starting their turn.
Okay.
The stripes on the bottom of the pool do the same. Once a swimmer sees the T at the end of the stripe, they know to take 1 or 2 strokes before starting their flip turn. Yeah. Todd says the same thing about the flags. So there you go.
Todd has got
well done, Tommy.
Although Todd goes, this pains me to say this, but Tom is right.
I get that a lot.
There's nothing worse.
Well, he's the one with the swimming app on his phone.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's yeah.
If you have
family
any
involved,
kids that swim, there's an app that has essentially every meet that's happening, and you can look up. It's really amazing.
It's really, if you go to swim meets, it's hard to follow, so it's kind of nice to have something like that because they don't really have I'm sure the trials do, but at a regular swim meet, they don't really have an announcer saying, up next, the 400-meter breaststroke and swimming in lane 4 is, they don't really do that.
In the movie Diving In, I portray...
it was my part, and it was taken away from me by you, Joan Crawford.
The exact opposite is true.
No, that's not true at all.
Oh, boy. Are we guys going to fight again?
I had been asked to do it, and
I was
declined.
asked first.
And then at the last minute, chick bailed, so they called me up at like the night before.
I did bail. You know why? My trailer was 2 inches smaller than the coaster.
Really?
Wow.
I don't have to put up with that.
So you'll see me going 8'6", 8'1", 8, whatever the.
You were a judge?
Oh,
for
no,
the diving?
I portrayed one.
Did you meet Burt Young?
I did.
Oh no, cool.
Oh. Yeah,
Matt Latanza, who was in that movie?
Yeah, Matt Adler.
There was
and
everyone was
Christy
super
Swanson.
nice.
Yeah, Matt Latanzi's in it.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
what I thought. Yeah.
He lives in the backyard in a teepee, didn't he? Or he did for a little bit.
Is he the one that was married to Olivia Newton-John?
The one a little goofy?
I don't know if they were married, but yeah, she was there. She was really, really nice.
Oh, you got to meet her?
She was really nice.
Did you kiss her?
ONJ?
Do a little grab ass?
My brother Jeff, to this day, the crush for her is...
No kidding.
Olivia Newton-John?
Yeah. I think she was probably happy because I didn't shake her hand and go, let's get physical. Well.
Yeah, she probably is happy.
Yeah. I probably heard that every...
Let's get physical. Do you have any grease?
We were talking about air conditioning in Paris and the heat dome and the heat hat and my air conditioning system at home. Of course, I keep it at 69 degrees.
Here's how it works, my love.
We talked about the 6 oldest siblings ever. They add up to 530-some years. They're aged between 88 and 101.
They're cute.
Sweet-looking gal.
5 sisters and 1 brother, and I'm not sure which one is...
Well, the brother, I'm sorry to report, the brother is deceased.
Oh. Well, he's in the pictures I've seen, so he's died since the pictures?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
You didn't have to bum us out like
so
that.
So when did, like yesterday? When did he die?
No.
Hey, look, 6 sisters, there's the chance this is how he wants it.
The non-stop yammering.
A little bit of quiet, you're saying?
What's the old, why do men die first? Because they want to?
For some reason, I'm not sure why we had to go through this. And Christy, evidently there's a special day for heavy trash
pickup.
Heavy trash pickup at her house.
By the way, the older brother, Stanley, passed away at the age of 81. Ooh. A bicycle accident. They didn't have to add that.
Oh, man.
Jeez, Tom.
His balls got
You don't
caught
have
in
to
the chain?
read everything that's put in front of you.
Did he hit his head? Flew off and hit his head, I bet.
No helmet.
The sisters, Norma, Lorene, Maxine, Doris, Margaret, and Elma.
They were driving the train.
They hit the bike.
And I should be noted here, Elma, bitch on wheels. Okay?
Now.
Tom will roll his eyes and sigh loudly when he is behind someone who is conducting a slow checkout.
The barely passive-aggressive jerk in line.
You have got to be kidding me. Stuff like that. That's what you do, isn't it? Does it make you feel better when you sigh and make some sort of...
It's taking a long time. All of a sudden, for some reason, they have to call a manager to do a price check.
Look, things happen.
I got things to do.
You see?
Josh says he's never shoplifted.
I can't remember anything I've shoplifted.
But you said I don't remember you saying this. You admitted to stealing cash from the register.
Oh, it was awful.
Is that right?
At the movie handfuls of money from. No, I never stole from the movie theater. It was from before I was Foghorn Leghorn at Six Flags. I worked at one of the food stands, and I didn't want to work the register. I was bad at it. I wanted to cook.
Hey, Tom. Josh worked at a food stand.
I worked at Waskell's.
Waskell's?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
the Wascally Wabbit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We sold hamburgers and such, and I wanted to cook. I didn't want to work the register, and so I thought, hey, if my till is off enough, they'll have to just make me cook. Because
This is quite a rationalization.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
This is
absolutely. And I would just take like $2.50 each day or whatever, and
Oh my goodness.
it added up.
So you are
$2.50.
Oh, I thought you had $2.50.
No, it was never like I knew how to get away with it long
Let me tell
term.
you something. At that rate, in 33 years, you're going to have quite the little nest egg.
Yes.
And no one's going to know.
That's why I still work there on Sunday.
Now you should add up how much money that was, add it, do compound interest, then donate that to your favorite charity to clear your conscience.
I've talked to my therapist about it, and
by the way, do you pay your therapist or do you?
In that money, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your Waskell's fund.
Yeah. We stumbled upon this yesterday. Christy's brand new husband and our engineer, Eddie's wife.
Yes.
Apparently, we've decided that, I'm not sure how it started, that these things are.
I think you blurted it out.
Christy's husband and Eddie's wife are having an affair, evidently. And because they
Based
know
on
where
what now?
Christy is during the
day. For
4 hours, 4 or 5 hours in the morning.
Thanks for bringing that up again.
Yeah.
You know how busy Eddie is, though. There's a chance he's going, well, thank God somebody's taking care of her, because I just don't have my time.
And that's everything we learned yesterday.
No, it's not.
All right.
We learned one more thing. This is so disturbing to me.
Oh, good. Thanks for
Steve-O.
Yeah.
From the Jackass series. Nice guy. He's been in here. He was at Bonnaroo, the music festival. Mm-hmm. And backstage, he had the very fine musician, but heavily tattooed musician, Post Malone, tattoo his face.
Yeah,
and Post
not
Malone
attractive.
famously has a bunch of tats on his face, but Steve-O has a phallus, if you will, a rather graphic rendition of the male member, quote, dripping with seminal fluid on his brow. But I have a question about that. Is there such a thing as disappearing ink in the world of tattooing?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Can you
There's
get a
like-
tattoo that'll just fade away?
Why?
There's long-term temporary, like a henna tattoo will last for like 2 months.
Oh,
It
there
could
you
be a
go.
version of that.
Yeah.
there you
I guess
Mm-hmm.
that's...
Maybe it is a version of that.
I mean,
Well, he had the gun, so.
Oh, okay. You saw it? Yeah.
But Steve-O has a tattoo of his own face on his back. We've seen it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But stay away from the face.
Hey, Steve-O. This is on brand. He's okay.
No, not on your face.
I'm telling you, but if anybody did it and
Exactly.
that could get away with it, it'd be him.
Is that a Joe Pesci thing in some movie? He goes, hey, not in the face when they're about to shoot him.
No, well, they talk about how they shot him in the face in Goodfellas so that his mother couldn't have an open casket for. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a real bummer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah.
Well, in any event, I don't know. Don't get a face tattoo. I just don't think it's not right.
It's not smart for most.
No, it's not.
It's not going to hurt
No matter
Steve-O's
what it is.
career or life at all.
Oh, no, but hey, when you go to Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's Steve-O.
Hey, Mom.
It's more of a story that he didn't have a tattoo on his face.
Hey, Mom, look at the seminal fluid emerging by my eye. Classy. Oh, God. All right.
Let's turn to sports, where sad news for Major League Baseball. One of the greats, Willie Mays, has passed away at the age of 93.
Ah, the Say Hey Kid.
The Say Hey Kid.
Good run, though.
The Giants and Mays family jointly announced his death, and you remember this song, of What do you think, Tom?
Now, he was a New York Giant also, right?
He was the New York Giants, and then they moved to San Francisco.
Man, oh,
Wasn't he,
man.
at the end, wasn't he? Was he a Met? What was he?
Yeah, I believe he was a New York Met. You're
Something
exactly
like
right.
that, yeah.
Yes. Of course, his iconic over-the-shoulder catch of a long drive by Vic Wertz in the 1954 World Series. It is far. It is deep. It's an out. Oh, my God. Spun around and threw it back into the
Absolutely
infield.
one of the greats.
Was amazing, Tom. Just amazing. Yeah, 660 home runs, and that catch he made in the 54 World Series is simply known as the catch.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, coming up in world records, we have a new record for behind-the-back catch.
How dare you
with David
mention that clown while I'm talking about Willie Mays.
Glad you said clown.
Wow.
Yes.
But wait a second. Did you read the story about the David Rush thing?
No, I'm not going to read it when I read it.
We're talking about Willie Mays.
You're still talking about David Rush?
Could you just
Poor man
wait?
just passed away.
You can't be serious with your
Because there's a
affection.
Well, we can't go from the say hey kid to the shut up about that guy.
He doesn't have a song, I can tell you that.
Hey, fellas, what's your name?
Say who? Say Willie.
Say Willie.
Say hey.
Say hey.
Swinging at the plate. Say hey.
Say hey.
Say Willie.
Let the singers do the.
Say hey.
There you
Well,
go.
I'm just having fun.
Okay. That really holds up.
It's so catchy and fun.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Cool.
Yeah,
makes you smile. Kansas, the state, is now. Don't laugh at this. This is a serious deal. Kansas is making a serious run at becoming the new home of the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs.
Carry on, my wayward son.
They've had it with Missouri. They want them to be in Kansas. State legislature.
Wait a minute. Isn't Kansas City, Missouri the real city?
Well, so's Kansas City,
It's
Kansas.
half and half, yeah.
Is it half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And why do you have to throw flies in ointments all the time?
Because I thought.
Now, what's the population as opposed to? Go ahead. What's the population in Kansas City, Kansas?
1,000,005.
A fair guess.
That might be a
little high.
But
Are we concluding the suburbs?
I enjoyed it. The state legislature of Kansas, they want to lure both the Chiefs and Major League Baseball's Kansas City Royals away from Missouri. Bipartisan legislative supermajorities okay to measure to authorize state bonds to help finance new stadiums and practice facilities for both teams on the Kansas side of the metropolitan area.
You can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's a crazy idea. Why don't they just split it? They play half the games on one side and half the games the other side.
I don't
The
think
only
the states want to
time
split the revenue.
I've heard of something like that is the Green Bay Packers used to play in County Stadium in Milwaukee and then also in Green Bay.
Oh.
They finally stopped that.
Huh.
I don't know.
I stand corrected. The population of Kansas City, Missouri,
Kansas City.
509,000.
Kansas City, Missouri. What about Kansas City, Kansas? You got that? Yeah. I bet it's like 80,000 or something.
Yeah,
So
I'm not
it's-
too sure.
So it's smaller than Kansas City.
150,000.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. Yeah, when I say half and half, I don't mean literally. It's
You mean
there are two.
within the realm of fudging it?
Yes,
The fudge factor.
So, Tom, I think you and I would agree. Josh's guess.
Way off.
And
Embarrassing,
is
really.
way off. Embarrassingly wrong. Yeah. It's like,
I've shamed my family. There's no doubt.
Like East St. Louis and St. Louis.
Right.
And last night, Connor McDavid and David McConnor had 2 goals, 2 assists, and added to his unbelievable postseason. Evan Bouchard, the Boo Man, had 3 assists, and the Edmonton Oilers fought off elimination yet again by beating the Panthers 4-3 in Game 5 of Lord Stanley's Cup. Connor Brown, Zach Hyman, Christy Cord Perry also had goals for the Oilers, who scored the game's first 3 goals to take control and then held on late to cut Florida's lead in the title series 3-2. So here we go. If Edmonton keeps winning, I owe Josh $1,000. I don't know how this happened.
Now you're going to let him buy. Now explain the buyout to me. How does this, Willie? Is this an actual thing in gambling? The buyout?
They'll offer cash outs in some of the betting apps. Last year, when I had a $40 bet on the Heat to win, at one point I could have cashed it out for about $900. I chose not to, and I kind of feel like a fool. for it.
But if they had won, how much would you have won?
I would have won $2,000.
Okay, so the casino said we'd rather, or the whatever said
Yeah.
we'd rather give you $900 than potentially lose
exactly.
$2,000.
So bring me up to speed on your bet with Chick.
Well, Chick, if I lose, I owe him $100.
Right.
If he loses, he owes me $1,000.
But you offered me a buyout, correct?
Yes, yeah.
And how did that work?
$1,200. You get out of this bet. It's a simple $1,200 today.
That doesn't seem.
Don't look at the numbers too closely.
Okay.
This does work out.
Game 6 Friday night in Edmonton and Alberta.
Dude, I mean, no matter what, this is if they win
hell of a
that
series.
third game,
hell of a series.
The game 7 will be well viewed, I think.
Tom, your boy, Yankee star Aaron Judge says X-rays and CT scan are negative after he was hit on the left hand by a 94-mile-per-hour fastball.
That's smart.
From Albert Suarez. They call him the Boston Strangler, forcing the slugger out of New York's 4-2 win over the Orioles. Judge
Albert DeSalvo Suarez.
Aaron Judge, Tom. Yes.
Are you going to acknowledge the obscurity of that joke?
That's amazing.
Here come the judge.
Well, way to put some feeling into it. Thank you.
I'm done.
He said it was a big relief that I don't have a broken bone. Finding out it's not fractured is a sigh of relief. Now here's Tom with the sigh.
if you're in line somewhere and you hear that sigh behind you, just move.
That sound is exclusively heard by women that are in holes somewhere. That's the main.
Yeah.
And the swimming trials continue in Indianapolis at the home of the Colts, the Lucas Oil Stadium, and Reagan Smith set a world record in the women's 100-meter backstroke. I don't know how she.
Don't you mean Reagan?
Oh, Reagan.
Yeah. Reagan Smith, 100-meter back.
Nancy.
That's right.
I don't know.
Where's my pudding?
She beat the mark by Australia's Kaylee McCown. Smith bounced back after getting edged for a spot on the U.S. team in the 100-meter butterfly. Now she's gone in another. That's amazing. Competition, Tom. The thrill of victory and the agony of how sore your feet are. Coming up. More sports coming up, Tom.
The butterfly invented in Iowa, according to one of our listeners.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
What?
The butterfly is a variation of the breaststroke. But I'm just saying it's the most unnatural of swimming strokes.
Yeah, and maybe difficult. You can always tell who does the butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's you would never go for a leisurely swim and start doing the butterfly.
No,
I'd drown. Yeah, no, it's not.
It also attracts sharks.
Is that right?
90% of sharks.
Did you see the shark video where they're like on shore swimming around?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's a little scary.
Yeah.
Also, coming up, we have more Paris Olympic news.
And don't forget David Rush. He has a world record.
But there's more to it than that.
I know. They're getting the band back together.
Oh, it's so romantic. Wait till you hear what it is. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show content.
Hi, everybody. We're at the Indiana State Fair at the Dairy Bar, my favorite stop, my first stop here today because we had to get some delicious shakes. While I was waiting for Josh to get here, I noticed that I probably am skewing the median age. On an off day at the fair in the middle of the week, it's either 80 or 5.
Yeah. Either way, there are a lot of strollers. And we're eating some milkshake. Christy got the chocolate. I got the vanilla. Should we do that thing where we do the flavor kiss, and get a mix?
Oh, what do you mean? I thought you were going to do like we were married and do this.
Oh yeah. I'm now going to sell this spoon on eBay to the creepiest listener because this was in Christy's mouth.
That is so. Okay, so Josh, we're about to walk into the Midway at the Indiana State Fair, and I know we should probably ride a ride together.
I want to ride the Crazy Mouse. I want to ride the log flume.
No, I can't ride those.
Why not? Are you afraid?
Yeah. The only thing I like is the Ferris wheel.
No, that's the only thing I'm terrified of. We're not riding the Ferris wheel.
We gotta ride the Ferris wheel.
You're never going to get me on that.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I genuinely do not like this. Oh my God, you hear it?
Fine.
Oh, we're stopped. We are stopped.
Look at this lovely view. You can see the Coliseum.
Oh man.
You can see the track where they, have some racing. And
I'm sure.
You can see the Midway. What a beautiful.
I can see downtown.
You can see downtown. That's right.
Oh, I can't take it. I don't know. I mean, there might be one way to relax a little bit.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm not here to make you feel better. I'm just grateful that you decided to ride this with me. I don't know, maybe we're stuck up here. We haven't seen you move
That's
for a
nice.
while. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I hate the way it moves. I can't take it. I feel like we are going down.
We are. See? Now we're going back up. Very nice.
We are swaying far too much.
We are not swaying, Josh.
Ooh.
We are not. All right. Oh, we're done.
Oh, damn it.
Josh, I'm really sorry. I had no idea that really would get to you like that. You know what I'll do? Since you did that for me, I'm going to ride one of your rides. Oh, you really like that, didn't I? Maybe I shouldn't do that. No, I don't really want... I'm backtracking. No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. Since you've never been here before, Josh, we're on the shuttle.
Yeah.
This is the, powered by a tractor. If you're really into tractors and you've never been to the state fair, since I have to leave soon, you ought to go to Pioneer Village because there's a great John Deere exhibit.
Okay.
Also on the other side, the FFA has a wonderful little barn, and they've got little goats and little sheep and these really cool Indian cattle or something. And you can feed them carrots, and they're just adorable. There's also the Department of Natural Resources. You can see some pretty interesting things.
Oh, I'm going to see all of it.
And don't forget, you've got all these wonderful food vendors that we haven't even hit on. I mean, what do we get? Pork chop?
I'm not too worried about that. I think I'm going to stick with most of the
We pretty much ate a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the things I can see.
Bad, but at least my older brother's not my dad. I'm sick of these four walls, and my arms are tired of playing with my dog. I'm sick.
Bravo. Thank you.
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait. You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute the nationwide everybody's listening Bob and Tom Show.
The nationwide everybody's listening Bob and Tom Show.
Bob, a brilliant man who is quietly perfecting a golf ball shaped like a woman's breast filled with beer.
He fills his balls with Bud Light.
Tom, his dark secret. He can actually see every germ around him, but he's not saying what's on whom.
Let's keep it clean.
He could have owned Vegas, the stock market, the greatest.
There. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Still in the world of award-winning sportscast.
Really?
Can't get enough.
Well, off the air, we were just talking about prostitutes and how much
we enjoy them.
And you said that when you have one, you'd like to perform for them?
I get my timbali out.
Yeah.
And they...
I do this a lot. You like that, baby?
And they love it so much. They'll tonight, this one's free.
That's right.
Thank you. I owe you money.
I used to be able to do NBC.
It's
I can't figure out
164.
what GEC. Is it 164?
A little out of tune.
Wait a minute. My timbali's out of tune. Hang on.
It really sets a mood, though, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Maybe that's what we've been missing.
I doubt it. Now, we'll move forward
Fashion
here.
designer Ralph Lauren, in a story that Tom's interested in, has unveiled the outfits for Team USA.
Wait, hold on a second.
And I'm going to be honest, I also am interested in this.
I'm a Ralph Lauren
because
fan.
I like this brand.
This typically gets the biggest ratings of the Olympics.
I like
The opening
a good,
ceremony?
I
Yes.
like a good USA sweatshirt. They will be wearing Lauren to the Paris Olympics opening ceremony. Single breasted navy wool blazers and blue jeans.
Cool.
Well, that'll be hot.
The company's chief branding. 108 degrees.
Yeah, with
and
blue jeans on.
some
Ooh.
nice breathable denim.
Yikes.
The company's chief branding and innovation officer told reporters nothing says America like blue jeans, especially when we're in Paris. For the closing ceremony, the team will wear white moto-style denim jeans with matching jackets designed in red, white, and blue.
Oh, that's nice.
The single-breasted wool blazers come with red and white tipping, worn with a blue and white striped Oxford shirt. And
what is tipping?
It's here, I'll show you the
cream
have it up.
suede buck lace-up shoes.
I know what piping is.
It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jeans are tapered, neckties are blue. The gear on sale in public was made in both U.S. and other countries. Some proceeds of retail sales go to help support U.S. athletes training for their
I can get you a Team USA opening ceremony blazer for $998.
It's hideous.
What?
$998.
$1,000 for the blazer?
Seems a little high.
Yeah, look at that.
I don't like those jeans. I like a dark jean.
I like a dark jean too, Chick. I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't
But it's a dark blazer, so you can see why they went with the light.
Those are kind of cool jeans.
Right.
Said Tom wearing a pair that looks just like that.
The moto jacket on the right of your screen, that one is also $998.
That's cool.
The closing ceremony jacket. That's a lot cooler than the
The
blazer.
suit jacket looks like, some prick in a prep school. Don't you want to beat up that mannequin?
No, it looks like a guy. It looks like a guy at a barbershop quartet, or the guy that plays the banjo. One of those weird.
And like a Shakey's pizza.
Yeah, straw hats.
We call this prick chic.
Pat, weren't the Russian athletes upset about the pants that the U.S. Don't they want some of those?
I want blue jeans.
You will wear what we tell you to wear.
That sweatshirt's pretty nice. This looks like you.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I might get that.
$148. That's reasonable.
How much?
$148.
Oh, yeah.
They're very cool for what they are, the opening ceremony blazers.
Well, that's a cool sweatshirt.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I may have to get one of those.
Do you think any of these things were made in America?
They said was made in the U.S.
They made a point of saying. They made a point of saying
it is kind of important.
It certainly was.
It said it was made in the U.S. and other countries. It doesn't say 50% in the U.S. It says other countries as well. Yeah, it said U.S. and other countries right there at the top.
This is one of my famous eruptions.
Chick, for your sake, because you look so good in a tracksuit.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, we have an Olympic sport where the uniform's a tracksuit in the breakdancing that's involved this year.
Oh.
Is there not an official Adidas Olympic tracksuit?
Oh, you'd think so.
I don't know.
Money
I don't
on the
know
table.
who's got the sponsor.
Oh, is it different for each?
I don't.
Well, this is one of those things, too, where I bet Ralph Lauren had to pay to do this.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for years.
Okay,
I think I want to say this is his 9th Olympics.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been, and he's already got stuff posted on the website for 28.
For LA.
9 Olympics.
Yeah,
That's only
for
9
LA.
years, though.
Yeah. Is Polo still the brand that it was when I was growing up? Popular, fancy?
I don't know how popular it is, but they have a nice product.
It's got the little guy playing polo on the boob.
My husband is a big Ralph Lauren wearer.
Gotcha.
I saw some other day that was disturbing.
What?
Are those alligator shirts? The Lacoste. They used to have a little tiny alligator on them.
Yeah.
Oh, Izod. Yeah.
Now they got a gigantic. I saw one guy. He's got it's the size of a baseball card on his boob.
Yeah.
Well, you can get different. Yeah, you can get different size.
What's that for?
They do that.
People who can't see.
They do that with polo too. You can get the big pony
Right.
logo. Yeah.
Some people, that's important to show what they're wearing.
And the quote here in the story of the Lauren outfits for the U.S. Olympic team: the gear on sale to the public was made in both the United States and other countries. It says.
Oh, that's not right.
Also, other countries, multiple.
Yeah.
Like just
We
pick
had,
Malaysia, you know?
for the 4th of July one year, this is probably 20 years ago, we had a sweatshirt that had the Bob and Tom logo and a big American flag on it.
Right.
And right inside on the tag, it
Now, wait a
said-
second. Stop.
All right.
Tell the story properly.
Okay. Go right ahead.
When the shirt was proposed at a meeting, I said, absolutely make sure that those are made in the USA.
That's what you absolutely are sure you said that, or you think you said that?
I don't think I said it. I said it because I remember it's the only time I've ever lost my
he really got mad.
So sure
when they arrived and they were from Mexico, and I lost my mind screaming at everybody.
Made in China.
No, they were made in Mexico.
What they end up doing?
And he's
starting over.
Yeah.
I was so pissed.
And he was mad and yelling. You know when he gets really mad? That uncomfortableness? Yeah. So he's...
turns me on. I'll be honest.
Then he starts to say, this is the biggest mistake in the history of the world, is what he said.
No, I was referring to the man who made the mistake.
So you got Hitler,
Seward's folly.
Seward's folly.
No, I had made it very clear.
He was so mad
in the beginning.
I haven't seen you that mad since.
It's because it was. It couldn't have been a bigger mistake. When one was given the parameters, make them here.
Yeah,
that's all I'm telling you. Well, I got these from what?
And I know you would have eaten the cost of the difference. And
I was pissed. We did not ever sell them.
More sports coming up.
And we got a song from Pat Godwin coming up about blue jeans. I'm very excited.
Yes. Blue jeans. I love blue jeans.
Yeah. All right. Give me the jeans. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
When Charles was a young prince, he never thought he'd be king. Finally ruling England at the age of 73. King Chuck. The Queen was his mama. Lucky Chuck. She used the Oxford comma. Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. Now that his mama's gone, I hope he doesn't fail. What exactly did he do as the fancy Prince of Wales? King Chuck. His teeth and ears look big and funny. Bucky Chuck. Will they fit on stamps and money? Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. Chuck, Chuck. The Queen, she had her corgis. Chuck, Chuck. Prince Andrew had his orgies. Chuck, Chuck. He's wild, that brother Andy. King Chuck, Chuck. On Epstein Island, dude got randy. Prince Harry moved for good out to Hollywood. King Chuck. Chuck, Chuck. Charles loves the polo ponies. King Chuck, Chuck. And dressing up for ceremonies. King Chuck, Chuck. He wears a kilt, please don't stare. King Chuck, Chuck. He's not wearing underwear. Finally gets to rule, cause he's got the family jewels. King Chuck. He married Diana Vienna, they had a castle and a villa. King, but all the time he dreamed about the homely one, Camilla. King Chuck couldn't wait to get his hands on Horny Chuck. Said he'd like to be her tampon. Born in the royal palace, has the royal phallus. He's so old it won't be long, we'll have to write another song. King Will. Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
The court document says the boy band singer turned solo star and actor is driving a BMW in Sag Harbor around 12:30 when an officer stopped him and determined that he was intoxicated. He has a court hearing next month. A blast of heat and humidity in the Midwest and Northeast days before the official start of summer has put a wet blanket on outdoor activities from festivals to sports camps as officials urge people to take precautions. Cities that opened cooling centers this week advise Wednesday's Juneteenth holiday means some public libraries, senior centers, and pools where residents could beat the heat will be closed. The dangerous temperatures expected to peak in the eastern Great Lakes and New England Wednesday and Thursday, and in the Ohio Valley and Mid-Atlantic on Friday and Saturday. Be careful out there and stay cool. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
In the studio with us, comedian Mike McRae. I understand you're a big Indiana Jones guy. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite movie series ever, man. And those movies are always like, when I went to college, I would watch those all the time. I'd be like that would be the professor to have for any kind of class. Because he just, every semester, he just, takes off for 3 or 4 weeks to save the world. Or find some Inca staff in Peru or something, Like he walks into the first day. All right, class, my name is Dr. Indiana Jones. I'll be your professor for Archaeology 101. His dad busts in the door. Junior, Dad, I'm teaching class here. Junior, there's no time. Rommel Zami's about to uncover the sword of destiny in a Vandalic horde in Tunisia. Look, I can't just go chasing after some sword all the time. It's not just any sword, Junior. It's Balmung. Balmung. The legendary sword of Siegfried, bestowed by his widow upon Theodoric the Ostrogoth before the slaughter of the Burgundians, and then lost for 1,000 years. Class is like, I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah, go find it. Go save the world. We'll be here when you get back. We'll be at the bar, or the speakeasy, or whatever they had back then. Perfect. Class is partying afterwards. Hey, man, what I tell you every semester?
You don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hi, this is comedian Tim Cavanaugh, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Why do people pick their nose and what's that stuff between your toes? And why can't men wear pantyhose? I don't know. Why do we drool whenever we sleep? Do shepherds really mate with sheep? And if I had the chance, could I do Bo Peep? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If I did, I'd tell you so. But I don't, so away I'll go. Don't ask me.
I don't know.
Oh, right in there. Okay.
Participation.
What's underneath your overalls, and where do we go when nature calls? And why do cats cough up fur balls? I don't know. Why does father always know best? Does Larry Bird sleep in a nest? And how do you study for a pregnancy test? I don't know. Where does a circle end or start? And why won't meatloaf fall apart? And if I pulled your finger, would you have to? Well, let's not.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the Silac News Desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
He's over there in the performance room. Willie Griswold's here.
Good morning.
Josh Arnold, hello.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here taking a big old morning stretch.
Yes.
It's Tom Griswold.
Feeling good.
That's right.
Good.
Now, just around the corner, we were talking about USA and the Olympics, and we were talking about, what is it, Ralph Lauren has designed the outfits, if you will, for the opening ceremonies.
Bravo, Ralph, for the most part.
And closing ceremony.
Good-looking stuff.
And blue jeans are going to be worn by the Americans on the way, which is kind of cool.
Please, Pat.
Yes.
Say blue jeans for us.
I want blue jeans.
Ivan, you will not get them.
Jeans. Give me blue jeans.
It reminded me of this story. This is a famous story. Remember this guy from...
I have sports. So that's fine. Yeah. And it's an Olympic connection, but go ahead.
No. We played Pat as a song.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The head of Levi's,
Emil Levi?
Charles Berg, B-E-R-G-H, clarified remarks about never washing his jeans. Remember this?
I do remember this, of course.
This idiot never washes his
I don't
Wait
know.
a minute.
He's worth $1 billion.
So what? There are a lot of billionaire, idiots.
Okay.
This about never washing your jeans and blah, blah, blah. And then he said he showers in them and then hangs them to dry.
Yeah. Raw denim folks do this. They put them in the freezer.
Right.
A lot of wacky ways people take care of their jeans.
Oh, God.
Wash them with them on in the shower.
Yeah.
Sam did this senior year of high school. I tried doing it for a while, but I wasn't patient enough.
To do what? Put your...
Yeah, raw denim. There's companies like APC. It's a $200 pair of blue jeans, but it lasts for years.
And they mold to your body.
Yes, like you'll see your phone line within the jeans. It's really cool, but it's not for me. I can't keep up with it like
Gotcha.
This guy just says you can take showers in your jeans. I don't know. It's not a cast iron skillet. It's a pair of jeans, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Now, Willie, what do you think about the idea of shower beers?
I love shower beers. Shower beer is my favorite thing in the world.
Is it?
It's so relaxing. Just for your first drink of the night. Have it at home. Have it in the shower. You can spill it all over yourself, and then you wash your face after. It's so
Yeah, really party it up.
I will say, though, if you have too many shower beers at one time, or you just don't clean it up after a while, like let's say after a nice weekend, Friday, Saturday, you have two beers in the shower before you go out, then there's 4 beers in there by Sunday. You have a lady over, she goes in your shower, there's 2 High Lifes and 2 PBRs. She goes, my goodness, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Now, do you have a no glass rule like at the pool?
You know what? My favorite shower beer is a cold Miller High Life in glass.
Yeah, I know you like the pool.
It's nice.
Should I get you a sign made that says no glass containers and post it in your shower?
Oh, my God. He wants to make a poster for Willie.
He loves making signs, man. It's okay. I'll be fine without that.
I've got a sign coming for Josh.
Here we go.
When you see it, you and Ace will together high-five me. You're going to love it so much.
All right.
I'm so excited. I'm almost as excited about this as the thing I gave you last month.
Oh, yeah?
And you love that.
Oh, I do.
The sign you're making me isn't paper and pink, is it? Here, enjoy this sign.
A shower beer.
He didn't say no, did he?
No, I didn't. He really didn't. Olympic hopefuls are...
No, we gotta get our song.
Okay.
Remember the jackass that said take a shower in your... This is so stupid.
Are we still in the setup?
Yeah, we are.
What's the song, Pat?
Well, 10 minutes ago, we started talking about showering in blue jeans.
Yes.
Chip Berg, the head guy at Levi. Levi's boss. Says when he spills some tomato sauce on his dungarees, no washing machine. No, he'd much rather take a shower in blue jeans, babe. Denim unwashed. You keep wearing them till they gather moss. But I'd rather have them fresh and clean. You look like an idiot taking a shower in blue jeans. Maybe some DM I can buy jeans only once and just throw them away. But for tonight, I want clean clothes when I'm on a date. Yeah, sweaty crack. Wash your jeans and dry clean your slacks. Unless the naked girl's with me or a beer, I'd much rather take a shower in blue jeans.
You okay?
I don't know what happened there.
Shower in blue jeans.
Too much affectation.
We lost Neil
Not
Diamond
enough
somewhere in there.
enunciation yet.
The worst part would be the drying. Can you imagine walking around in wet blue jeans then the rest of the day?
I kind of used to have to do it.
What?
My mom wasn't great at drying the clothes. What I mean is like
washing, okay.
Yeah, but she just pulled the clothes out when the dryer said, it was time. Like when it beeped. Sometimes it's still damp.
Yeah.
So I'd go to school wearing half-wet jeans.
I hated it. And I've complained about this before. I've got a brand new washer and dryer at my new house, and they never get them all the way.
Yeah.
They've got that sensor thing. It never works.
Never. You got to always add 20 minutes.
Take them out, wring them out. No, you always you hit hit the button for the extra 20.
Yeah.
Yes, always. Some green initiative that's just biting us in the ass.
And I don't like that mini flush toilet. As Chick McGee once told me, I want a toilet that'll carry the mail.
But seriously, think about if you're standing in the shower with your jeans on.
Sucks.
You'd have to wring the legs. You'd have to walk through your house.
Yeah.
There'd be water everywhere.
And I think you don't want to wring it out because then it'll have sort of like lines in it.
Yeah.
I think you take them off and then you hang them is how you do it.
Really?
You hang them dry. Yeah.
Awful.
I dry them until they're steaming and like they're baking.
Olympic hopefuls are expressing their fears of a heat wave in Paris this summer. In a report released by several British and American climate advocacy and sporting organizations, a group of athletes say they're concerned about conditions at the upcoming Olympic Games. They said the athletes who are pushing their bodies to the absolute limit and pushing their bodies against other bodies be pushed over the edge of what they can tolerate as temperatures get into the 90s in Paris.
Get into the 90s.
In the
it's
90s.
Summer.
According to NBC News, traditional air conditioning in the athletes' village has also been replaced with a geothermal cooling and natural ventilation, with organizers saying temperatures in the dorms.
So natural ventilation, does that mean the windows are open?
It says here that temperature, according to...
It does seem like one of those phrases.
The Paris Olympic Committee, the dorms will at least be 11 degrees cooler than outside temperature. Is what they're saying. So if it's 92 out, it'll be 81.
That's hard to sleep in.
That's
81?
too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During the Tokyo Olympic Games, around 110 athletes suffered heat-related illnesses as temperatures at some outdoor venues exceeded 95 degrees.
Hot.
And humidity levels hit about 70%.
It'll be so hot, people are going to want to jump in that river, the Seine.
Yeah.
And no matter how many turds they spot in it. There's a floater. So what? I'm hot.
Dumps be damned.
Dear Chicken Company, I was in Paris on Saturday. I can absolutely understand why the residents are pissed off. The city is an absolute mess. There's absolutely no way they're going to have everything finished in 5 weeks for the start of the Olympics. There is ongoing construction everywhere. Kind of amusing considering they held the Olympics there 7 years ago. From Julia.
I was talking to somebody at the gym the other day that just got back from Paris. They said, you can't get anywhere right now.
Wow.
But it'll be ready for the Olympics. I'm so excited because I'll be watching them on TV.
On the tube?
On the TV. I want to have to worry about
it. Tube.
I'll be using the air conditioner at my house.
Yeah.
That's why I put it in,
Yeah. Comfort.
That summer thing's been coming around ever since I was a kid.
Yeah, I know.
Do all the athletes stay at the same place?
The
Olympic Village?
Really?
Olympic Village, yeah.
So, like, star basketball players stay at the same place?
I think that was a big deal when the Dream Team went over there. They
stayed on the boat.
They had the yacht, and I think some of the guys went to like villas and stuff.
Yeah,
the NBA players, but I don't know what the deal.
Are they allowed to?
I don't.
I mean, could you rent the Four Seasons? And
I don't know.
I need a smoking room.
Please,
sir. This is Paris. They're all smoking.
I wonder if they are. Do they still allow that?
No, I mean, tourism, they would understand.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any ashtrays in the Olympic Village. I don't think there's a lot of people smoking in front of buildings out there.
You don't know, man.
When do you compete?
Vending machine guys standing next to the vending machine, smoking and eating Andy Cap's hot fries.
Right out of the vending machine.
Yeah.
What is the new pouch thing called? Zips?
Zins. Z-Y-N.
What is it?
Z-Y-N.
Is that's the one you put like in your lip?
Yeah, I got one up there right now. It's like
oh, that's the the
nicotine.
Caffeine.
Yeah, so like this is to vaping is to a cigarette as this is to dip. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of said it in a clunky way.
Oh, to dip. Okay, so
it is a tobacco-free oral tobacco.
Is it a pretty good buzz?
Oh, buddy, this will get you home.
Is it minty?
Right now I have a cinnamon one in.
Oh, okay. So like Big Red.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of nice.
Isn't there some huge controversy about these right now?
I do not know.
I saw something on the news, but
they're causing a second.
It causes hallucinations.
Second wiener, yeah.
A new opinion.
Bigger than the first?
Yes. That's why their spokesman was Dick Simes.
Hell of a guy.
Yeah, Dick Simes, a witty guy.
You would think somebody who has a gift like that would be
the accent's kind of off-putting.
I'm not biting.
Well, see, Siam, of course, made famous in the stage play.
Yes. Tell us about Weber Grills, Tom.
Is Siam, does that Ceylon now? Did they? Which one switched?
Thailand or
I can never.
Mumbai.
I can't keep track.
I forget which one it is.
Is it
I think it's Kentucky.
Hi, everybody. I'm Clint Searwood.
Clint, it's an honor to see you.
Now, Clint, you're the spokesman for Weber Grills.
That's right.
I don't know about you, but I am a big fan of this one, the griddle, because it's the grilling season, of course. But the griddle, this is where I think is the best thing they've ever done at Weber.
Tell it, Tom.
It's the Weber Slate rust-resistant griddle, carbon steel cooktop. What does that tell you, carbon steel?
Oh, it's hard.
Hard and hot. And you know what it's safe for, don't you? Metal tools.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. You wouldn't use a Tupperware gun, would you? No.
No,
Because you're Clint Searwood.
That's right.
That's right.
This Tupperware might take your head clean off.
I doubt it.
Probably true.
Weber, it's the griddle that stays ready and not rusty. That's the key. And this griddle, by the way, heats evenly edge to edge. Perfect for those Sunday morning pancakes. That's right. Willie wants his with chocolate. What did you want with yours, Christy Lee?
Bananas.
Bananas?
I love banana pancakes.
Ace wants them plain. I want them with blueberries. Josh, your thoughts on pancakes?
I'm a butter and syrup guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you like fake syrup.
I do. Give me the log cabin or whatever. Don't give me any of that fancy maple stuff.
Why not?
It
too much flavor? Too good, too natural?
It is too natural.
Yeah, okay, good. With the Weber Works prep system, are you kidding me? What a great idea this is. All your stuff's right there, outside with you. You don't have to keep running back inside. I need more salt. You got the food, the condiments, your tools. It's all happening. Thank you, Weber. Get fired up. It's the season. Be an American. Weber. Slate. Rust-resistant griddle, just like Clint says.
That's right. It's a really good Weber grill.
Boy, we're getting every dollar by paying Clint.
Someone needs to write Clint a script.
Could you make it more of a surprise?
Okay, sorry.
That would really help.
Exactly.
Well, look, I ran into this. I ran into this stranger on the street.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Weber grill?
I love the Weber grill.
Oh, thank you.
Am I a stranger on the street?
What about Mr. Slate from the Flintstones?
What would he say?
I don't remember how he sounds.
Flintstone? Even heat, fast heat, high heat. Weber.com.
Jetson.
Coming up in sports, we got world records.
We've got
Justin Timberlake DUI and a bizarre robot story you're not going to believe. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, Chicky.
Couldn't tell you if it's recently because
Doesn't work.
Cable's out. Okay,
You got to pay the bill.
yeah, that's right. Okay. What's the phrase about it?
Well,
yeah, sometimes there's more month than money. there's more month. There's more month than money.
I tell you what,
25th coming around, we damn near started that.
No, I forget. No, these are.
Man, we've been there though. Chick,
These are the Dickey twins.
Your name right?
Yeah, what are you, Rod Dickey, and he's what is it?
I'm Dick Dickey. That's Ricky Dickey.
Ricky Dickey and Rod Dickey.
How you doing?
No, it's Ricky Dickey and Dickey.
No, Ricky Dickey and Dickey Dickey.
Yeah, I see. The Dickey brothers.
Where'd you get Rod?
No, the Dickey twins. Our great Uncle James wrote Deliverance.
Did he?
Oh, James Dickey.
That's right.
Finally.
I kept telling him, no, you need more sodomy.
Yeah, more bunghole.
Christy?
You told me I couldn't say that.
Josh is on fire today.
I'm the intellectual in the family, and he's a little bit more earthy.
We'll get back to
Health officials in
I
Canada.
can tell you how old you are just by smelling your fingers.
It's true. Try him. Feel it. Try him.
Well, you're 35.
He's usually right within 5 or 6 years.
You know something?
True.
Josh, and honest to God, it would be worth to dress you up.
What about me? I want to be dressed up.
Get a booth at the state fair.
Yeah.
Dress you up like Ricky Dickey.
Right.
Get a booth at the state fair with a straight face, have a sign up there, I can guess your age by smelling your fingers. and see how many people would come up and go, well, this guy can't do it. And
yes.
God,
Well, what happens when he's wrong? Wouldn't they be mad?
I never.
Who cares?
Take his money?
As Josh puts it, you're just doing it for the viral video.
Are you going to take money from these people, or you're just doing it for free?
You say if we can't do it, we'll give you $3 or something.
Okay.
The thing about the Dickey brothers, they always have their trapper hats on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, overalls, and they're pretty educated. They're not,
Now you wear the overalls with no underwear and no undershirt, right? Little side boob.
We ain't stupid.
Oh, can we do that next summer, please?
We can do it now. We can do it for Christmas. I got my trapper hat right here. He got me a trapper hat for my
Are you going to model that for the camera?
I put it up on my.
I still remember when you squirted out of Mama.
Oh, jeez.
I thought you guys were twins.
He's 5 minutes.
Yeah, I remember it. I was first.
5 minutes older.
A doctor lifted me up, spanked me, turned me around so I could watch old Dickey Dick come out.
Yeah. I heard you almost dropped your dip.
That's right.
Jaw fell right to the floor.
That's right. What a man he is. He dipped right out of the snatcher.
I like that book, The Snatcher and the Rye.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's quite a book. Yeah, I'm sorry. Christy, where were we?
Health officials in Canada.
What do you think? This add to it?
Could we take a picture of you in that? Because you're.
It's on the.
It's on his.
It's on Chick's Instagram.
Josh, you need to
the Chick McGee. If you want to go on that Instagram.
That is one stupid looking hat.
Oh, dude, trapper hats are the best.
It's so warm.
You need a green one.
I can't wait for it to get really cold.
I've got a couple.
Do you?
Yeah, I love them.
Got this snap on the bottom.
They really keep your face warm. They're amazing.
Does the front come down?
The wind chill.
Yes, it does.
Well, you won't have to worry about. You won't have to worry about getting a venereal disease because those are vagina repellent.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. What? There you go.
Even better.
You tell me if this looks stupid.
What's the big flap with the fur in the front for you? Are you supposed to pull it down, but then you can't see?
That's what I said.
It doesn't pull down.
That's just there for fashion, Tom.
Okay, because that does look good.
So you take this off there and it cuts
You
the line
slaughtered
all
some
off.
poor animal for that stupid thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right there. That's a vole.
And then the chinchilla's in the back.
Right.
Hey.
That's right.
Except in Kentucky.
Jeez. I knew I should have held my ears for that.
Thus concludes another exciting
quick episode of Biff Whiskey,
Frontier Lifeguard.
Thank you very much.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Don't.
You Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7, 24/7.
Does it make you sick to your stomach when friends call you a hypochondriac? Then you should try the all-new miracle drug, placebo. That's right, placebo. Do you think you might be suffering from spastic colon, asthma, arthritis, acne, gingivitis, blurred vision, polio, dementia, Tourette's syndrome, pneumonia, shingles, or pink eye? Well, you just might be. And all-new placebo just might cure it. That's right. If you think you feel better, then so do we. And you don't even need a prescription. Placebo is available right over the counter. You don't even need to consult with...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. How you doing?
Good.
How's it going?
I'm a failure as a father.
All right.
I don't know, but I walked in here, went to get some iced tea in the break room, came back in, and Josh, Jason, and Willie are arguing about some obscure Star Wars dork festival. What are you guys
Nerd
talking
fest
about?
in here, man.
I believe, and Willie, correct me if I'm speaking out of turn, you brought up the show The Acolyte, and you were just asking if I had seen it, and you said that you enjoy it.
And you're going into the minutia of dorkdom.
It was
arguing about whether so-and-so is alive in this universe.
It was nerdy, but is it all that far from when you and Godwin in the green room talk about what strings?
Don't you dare bring up the Beatles. It's a religious experience.
Well,
for me.
no, I mean I've heard even worse, or even more obscure.
And well, even just old guys talking about movies makes me angry because they all hate Marvel and they all hate Star Wars, but they all love James Bond, and it's like that's just our version of this. It's
of course.
It's a big, fun action movie.
Willie?
Yeah.
Is there a pussy galore in Star Wars?
No, Dad, there's not a pussy galore in Star Wars. So
but
I rest my case.
There's a Princess Leia. The gold bikini. Hot. Way, it was super hot.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, I have a thing that I might do as a joke that I was thinking about, and then we just started talking about the Star Wars world in a more general sense. It got a little nerdy.
Is this a television show, The Acolyte?
No, It's a slide presentation. And
what could be is it a movie? I don't know.
It's a TV show. It's got the guy from Squid Game in it, the main guy. It's got the gal from The Matrix. She's in it as well. It's cool. I really enjoy it.
Carrie-Anne Moss?
I don't know if that's her name or not. The gal that's she's scary and she has short hair and she wears a trench coat the whole time.
Do they have the predecessors of Jar Binks?
Oh, I have not seen it. Are there Gungans in it?
I have not seen a Gungan yet, and I wish there were more.
Jar Jar?
I love.
They're very noisy.
Jar Jar was a Gungan?
The Gunga din.
Yeah, it can get rough. Yeah.
1 year.
Boy, that is.
Thank you. I'm done.
You have to do crosswords.
See?
You have to. There's a lot that you have to do.
Oh boy. You know better. You know better.
I love the word din.
Yeah, I do too. You never hear it said.
James Taylor uses it brilliantly in a song.
Yeah, you wrote it right down.
Oh, seriously, that's the most obscure thing I've ever said in my life.
I don't know about that.
Not even close.
No.
I love Jar Binks. I'll die on that hill. It was funny. Added some spice to those dull movies. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to the sports desk. Are we still doing that?
Oh, hey, yes, we are. Stupid world record.
Oh, I love this.
David Rush has reunited with Jonathan Hannon.
And if
You mean Peaches and Herb?
What about this?
Monsters out there, leaking in here, all sinking and no power. When they use a thinking, we say.
Oh, man, is that great. Jar. Now, I ask you this.
Yeah?
I'm going to play another piece of audio from Jar Jar. And you tell me if it's the same audio or it's new audio.
All right.
Okay. Here we go.
Monsters out there, leaking in here, all sinking and no power. When they use a thinking, we say in trouble.
Oh,
That's
how do you
the
understand
same.
that?
Is that the same?
Same audio. Exactly right. There's no way of telling. It could be different audio.
Ugh.
That's all he does. You want that?
What's wrong with that?
Everything.
Why?
There's a lot wrong.
It just wasn't particularly funny.
But people have accents. I know that we live in
That's
a world.
not the issue.
That's not the
I know that's the issue
No.
for some.
You just want to make fun of how people talk. You can't do it.
The way people talk is joyful and beautiful. Having a different accent is great.
I agree with
but this new political thing where you have to all talk like you're a newsman.
That's right.
I agree with you, Tom, but this is it just wasn't funny. And it has nothing to do with the accent for me. He stole
Couldn't understand
his
it.
number one tagline, "How rude," was stolen from a little girl on Full House. Which, by the way, that wasn't funny at all.
Okay,
Now, is this the same Jar Jar comment, or is it a different one?
Let's see.
Excuse me, but the most safest
That's Wayne's World.
would be Gonga City. It's where I grew up. 'Tis a hidden city.
Boy, I could listen to him talk all day or run into traffic. Either way.
He is just sort of a medley of comic relief.
I kind of like the way I kind of like the way he looked.
Excuse me, but the most safest place would be Gonga City. It's where I grew up. 'Tis a hidden city.
What's wrong with you? You like Jar Jar Binks.
I thought it was adding a little spice to it, otherwise dull. Cast.
Where were we?
We were talking about the importance you guys are ignoring of Hollywood Hannon and David Rush reuniting.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And you don't like this song by Peaches and Herb?
I'm fairly convinced no one actually likes this song.
How
It's a
dare you?
commercial sounding thing.
Yeah. It is. That is. I mean, that's. Wait, Tom. I don't believe you for a second.
You don't like it.
That's my MO. You're just figuring that out.
And is it Herb or Herb?
Herb.
I think
it's Herb.
There's no one named Herbert.
I think there is.
Is it President Herbert Hoover?
In England, they'll say that.
It's Herbert
not
Hoover.
your garden.
In your garden, do you say herbs or herbs?
You say herb.
I say herbs in the garden.
Herbs in the garden. Herb in the
Herb.
bedroom.
My dad's real name was Herbert.
Like KFC's, the herbs and spices.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the man's name is Herb.
Herb, yeah.
Herb.
There has to be a porno movie called Herb and Spices with like 3 chicks and some guy named Herb.
Herb and the Spice Girls.
Everything. The answer to everything is not there must be a porn for it. Okay?
No, but that's the sad thing. I've discovered talking to Josh that there is.
Talking to me.
Now he hears everything and is certain it's the truth.
Anything you can
him.
think of, they've done a pornographic version of. It's pathetic.
You know, Herb was a policeman. What?
Herb.
Peaches and Herb. Huh?
Herb.
What is it?
Herb.
It's not Herb?
No.
That song had to be.
He was a policeman.
That song was huge.
It was very.
Tom, I'm going
Doesn't make it right.
I'm going to Pornhub.
Oh, gosh.
No, I'm going.
Was Peaches a perp?
I'm going somewhere else. I forgot there's an issue in this state.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to X videos.
Oh, Pornhub is closed now?
We can't get on Pornhub here?
On June 27th, check local time zones and states. You're going to have to put your ID in to verify your age.
So in some places, yeah.
It's not a notification that I got yesterday at 5:30.
How do you put your ID into a...
The same way you do it when you're like ordering booze online. Take a picture of it, confirm it.
Oh,
why do you ask the worst, stupidest questions?
I didn't. What,
How do you put your ID into a computer?
Is there a slot in my computer I haven't seen?
I don't understand.
But what I wanted to do,
Did you hear what he just said? Is there a slot in my computer to swipe?
You remind me of that Zoolander scene where they're trying to bang the information is in the computer.
This explains a lot.
And they start to rip the computer apart.
He's at home on Amazon trying to feed money into the CD-ROM.
Yep, he sure is.
Now you know why we couldn't buy water in Des Moines.
No joke.
Good God.
I wanted to see if there was Jar Jar Binks porn.
What did you say?
Excuse me, but the most safest place would be Gonga
What is the
City.
name of his people? The Gungas?
Yeah.
The most safest place.
Squeeze me.
Jar Jar Binks porn.
Well, there's got to be.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Is there Star Wars
Please
porn?
tell me it's Jar Jar? Jack?
This is one of the funniest, greatest things I've ever seen. And we can show it. I'm going to send it to Jason to get this to get this up there, and we'll post.
You can show it.
It's. I'm not even laughing. It's so funny. You know what I mean? Like I'm astounded.
Well, don't
at how,
tell us.
I won't.
You're a student of it. It is something that needs to be.
Yeah.
Is there a pun?
No, I wish it was something like it's all Binks on the inside.
Yeah, that's good.
Something like that, but no.
A jar.
The name of it is just Slave Leia Jar Binks Bondage Harness.
Okay.
That's all. But
is Jar Jar? Is there a sex? Jar Jar? Is he or she is a boy or a girl?
Do they say whether or not?
I don't think we do. I don't think he's
I assumed it was a guy.
It was a dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I always assumed he was male, but I don't know.
They neutered him, and he became a ball jar. Binks, when they put his gonads into a sealed jar.
Gosh.
Could we get back to the importance of Hollywood Hannon reuniting with my buddy David Rush?
David Rush, Jonathan Hannon reunited to break the Guinness World Record for the most behind-the-back catches in 1 minute, team of 2.
And Mr. Hannon has moved to Michigan.
Okay.
Following Jonathan.
David Rush lives in Boise, Idaho.
Where'd they get together? Which state did they pick?
You'll see if he reads the
state of boredom.
Thanks, Pat.
Following Jonathan's move to Michigan, which Tom's already gone over.
What's his address?
David traveled to the Great Lakes State. Oh, the Great Lakes State.
Oh, my.
To attempt the record with Jonathan throwing up. David managed to catch a total of 26 tennis balls behind his back to beat the previous record of 25. The latest record brings David to a total of 177, meaning he's near his goal of holding the most Guinness World title. How
What's the goal?
fascinating is that?
What's the
181.
Oh, he's
To break
close.
the record, the pair had to stand nearly 10 feet apart, with Jonathan kneeling in front of... Oh, no. Wait a minute. Hang on a second.
What?
With Jonathan
What's his
kneeling
record now?
to throw tennis balls one at a time over David's head to be caught behind his back. They broke the record during an assembly at Jonathan's...
It's really cool.
I hate it so very much. I hate it.
Oh, come on.
But the most safest place.
I hate it.
It's Jar Jar and Herb.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just glad they're friends. They're back together.
I'm just glad they're friends, Brad.
Now, I understand, because you guys are impressed by nothing, the fact that David is a world record holder, one of the greatest jugglers of all time, that they're going to be doing this with bowling balls next week.
Oh, well, now that's really
Because there are several cases where the tennis ball hits David in the head.
Apparently, we have the photo of the Jar Jar Binks porn clip.
Okay.
That is about to be presented. Okay.
So it's a
lightsaber.
It's a guy with a lightsaber and some kind of harness.
He's got the mask.
It's just
with a Jar Jar mask.
Loose-fitting Jar Jar mask on a man's body.
Is that a gay thing, that harness stuff?
Well,
No,
I'm sure.
not necessarily.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
It can be, but
Looks
it can
like
also be for straight
like
people.
a gimp soup or something.
No.
It's got a big hook, so you can hook the guy onto a pole.
I'm going to hook you onto a pole. Okay.
Will you look at how silly that is?
That is
That is silly. Thank you.
Who is
Is that getting?
Look at the set direction. Look at that.
Is that getting somebody excited?
I mean, they need to paint the walls.
Can you tell when you look at that Pornhub? Does it tell you how many people have viewed that?
Maybe. Yeah.
That looks like somebody's
basement,
back porch somewhere. What the hell?
Christy's right. No, it does look like a basement that hasn't quite been finished getting redone.
Yes, Tom, it has so far. I don't know when it was posted. Okay, it was posted 1 year ago, it says. It has 677 views.
All right, so...
and it has a rating of thumbs up of 75%.
That's good.
So...
I bet it jumps up. We need to check on it.
There's one
tomorrow.
comment.
Yeah.
And it's pretty. It just says, "Well, I'm reading this verbatim. Well, new fetish unlocked." Somebody really took to it.
Wow,
that's really something.
Psychiatrists must be so busy.
There's a lot of Star Wars stuff on here.
Star Wars porn?
Yeah. There's a sexy stormtrooper craves something.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. That person's in a Star Trooper, whatever the hell.
I'm sorry. Is that sports?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is Star Wars necessarily, but I can see her Wookiee.
Shaved Wookiee. There has to be a movie called that, or Shaving Wookiee. There is Shaving Private Ryan. There's a triumph of good taste, huh? Taking the incredible bravery and turning it into some sleazeball porn.
Me and Mrs. Jones.
Now what are we doing?
I love this. This is Isolated. Did I ever play this for you?
Excuse me.
What happened there?
He's got a thing going on.
Oh.
That's his famous lisp. But now let's move forward here.
my gosh.
He's just
Coming up,
pushing buttons.
coming up, what do we have?
Naked Neon Bingo Night. We'll talk about that.
Naked Neon Bingo.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
There's a lot going on there, isn't there?
Okay.
We also have a very interesting way to eat hot dogs, and we have a celebrity DUI in the news.
Okay. Now, right now it's time for that fabulous game show. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? It's Chick McGee starring in What Will Chick Pick, sponsored by our good friends at Silac. Silac Insurance. Chick, the rules are simple. Either A or B. Pick one. Ready?
Go.
Okay, scenario A, you're retired. You're spending your whole day in depression, worried about... Desperation and depression. Worried about inflation.
Right.
Right, okay, good. Or scenario B, you go to your mailbox once a month and get a check.
I'll take B.
Of course, Chick McGee. Your new name is Mailbox McGee.
Mailbox McGee, I do like the sound of that.
Who wouldn't? Because with Silac, you can become secure in your retirement. You can have the possibility of earning immediate interest.
Well, those are some great cans. How about a can't for me?
One, you can't outlive your money. Silac, that's right, with Silac, S-I-L-A.
Silac, huh?
What, are we going to delay?
I was just thinking about my choices.
It was Silac, S-I-L-A-C. What we're talking about is not being in desperation while retired. Get all the info at SilacINS.com. That's SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. Silac Insurance Company, SilacINS.com/Bob and Tom. Silac Insurance Company /Bob and Tom. Check it out. You can be like Mr. Mailbox McGee.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, coming up, hot dogs and also Alli Breen with Sexy Time. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say?
Come sail away with me. We're rocking. Come sail away to me. Come sail away with me. Going up the chords now. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away. La Bamba. Hoy! Yeah!
Dennis DeYoung.
We're making that up as we go.
Interesting ending.
Hello there, it's Ed from Ed Septic and Sewage. I'm here at this poor SOB's house. He got quoted $20,000 for a new system. I'm doing that same system for him, $500. I know what you're thinking. Ed, how can you do it so cheap? Well, first of all, this machine, stolen. That saves me a ton of money. Secondly, I'm not licensed or bonded. That saves me tens of thousands of dollars a year. So if you need a cheap septic, call me, Ed Septic. When things get hectic, call Ed Septic at the number below. From Ed Septic.
Race fans, it's May, and you're out at the track. You're hot and thirsty. If you don't get some relief quick, just like those Indy cars, your body's gonna overheat. That's why you need the cool, refreshing blast of body fuel. It's like an overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. Just one drink and you'll be refueled and ready for anything your busy lifestyle demands. Excuse me, sir. You look hot and thirsty.
Boy, I sure am. I got my 2 kids with me and I forgot the cooler in the car. God, it's got to be 100 degrees out here. I could sure go for a cold drink of water.
Water? You don't want water. You want something that'll replenish all the fluids you've lost. You need the overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. You need body fuel.
Body fuel? I never heard of it.
That's because it's new. Here, try this with.
Jesus, this tastes like motor oil.
Well, there is some motor oil in there. There's some transmission fluid, gasoline, and even a little engine coolant.
Engine coolant? Hey, I can't see.
Well, of course you can't see. That's the power of body on your system, making it just like brand new. What do you think of body fuel?
Are you trying to kill me? Hey, what's that fizzing noise?
That's a little battery acid. It'll keep your body running smooth and efficient. How do you like the sporty racing look of the package?
I can't see it. I can't see anything.
Well, it's very sporty. Don't worry, preliminary testing shows that the blindness is only a temporary side effect. Anyway, how about that refreshing, cool, clear taste?
Come here. I'm going to sue you bastards. Come here. Where are you? I can't see anything.
Body fuel. When you're so thirsty you could die, try one of Body Fuel's 3 delicious flavors: original lemon lime, iced tea, or diesel.
I can't feel my tongue. My gums are bleeding. My gums are bleeding.
Body Fuel from the people who brought you Thirspiration Plus. It's the health drink for those on the run. Go out and pick up some Body Fuel today at a supermarket or auto parts store near you.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
In what will surely go down as the biggest bloodbath in Olympic history, runners from 5 teams were injured at the initial time trials of the 100-meter razor hurdles. 4 of the 5 athletes would never compete again. However, Austrian hurdler Klaus Kleinendorfer went on to be a silver medalist for the women's team as Gretchen Kleinendorfer.
Thank you very much for this.
Thank you for this medal.
This has been another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
Sound like Paul Hum at the end.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, it's comedian Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Time now for great moments in presidential history.
The most common religion.
He just flipped me off. Why did you?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
What a mess. Today's show's a mess.
It's a lot of fun.
Funny.
Yes. This is the most... the only thing that makes sense today.
Excuse me.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
You know, the more you play that, the more I'm starting to warm up to Jar Jar.
I like Jar Jar Binks. I will stand that, die on that hill.
You like him too, Willie?
I love all the prequels. People hate them, but they came out when I was like 5 to 10.
They really tickled you where you itched, or whatever the hell they say.
I was a kid enjoying a kid's movie.
Yeah.
People get really mad. Oh, the prequels aren't as good. Well, maybe you liked them because you were 10 when they came out.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder what we'll have here. Hang on a second.
Boom, 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 boom.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. There it is.
Why don't you have Jason work this? You want the dum, and then Jar Jar?
Excuse me.
Okay, we'll work on that. Thank you. Let's see, where were we?
Willie and Josh's affection for Star Wars is the same as Tom's obsession with West Side Story.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that.
That's from Jody in Charleston, South Carolina.
I totally correct. I understand. No, I kind of walked into they were having a really ultra nerd.
Yeah, Christy even yelled at us.
By God, please stop with the nerd conversation.
I can't disagree with you.
They got pretty nerdy. Haven't they been playing all the Star Wars movies on like TNT or something?
They seem to be on all the time.
6 days in a row or some dumb thing.
I saw on the news this morning that they're remaking Spaceballs.
Oh, great.
Really?
That shouldn't
There's no
be
reason
done.
to mess with that one.
Exactly.
I mean, is Mel Brooks behind it at all?
Apparently he's involved. So.
There's a very long list of movies they shouldn't remake.
Yes.
Psycho. Why did they redo that one? After that debacle.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not terrible.
For scene, yeah.
There was a TV series called Bates Motel, which was really good.
I kind of like that.
Bates Motel was cool.
I like that a lot.
Yes.
Wasn't Veronica Cheese in that? What's her name?
No.
Vera Farmaggio.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It was Sarah Fumunda.
Yes, she was in it for a little bit.
Speaking of cheese, we got cheese in the news.
What the heck's happening with cheese?
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's good news.
Well, I got to find it. Hold on.
Has it been outlawed? That's the story I want.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm going to squeeze your head and you talk.
A new study finds eating cheese may play an important role in healthy, happy aging.
There you go.
Researchers analyzed data sets of 2.3 million genetically diverse peoples to identify stronger aspects of healthy aging. They discovered that people with better mental well-being tended to be healthier as the years went on, which makes sense. A higher intake of cheese as well as fruit was one of the standout contributors to those who had high well-being scores.
This study paid for by Velveeta.
So cheese is good for you.
No.
Seriously. No. Aren't you embarrassed?
It is embarrassing.
It is
but here's but Tom's not laughing at the joke. That's what some people miss. He's laughing at our unhappiness.
Yes, that's exactly what.
Yeah.
He's doing it just to get a reaction.
Cheese.
from us.
It's infedible.
It's infedible.
Feta.
What does that even mean?
What is infedible?
I don't know.
What is infedible supposed to be?
Also, incredible is right there.
You better come up with
I
a
like
word.
incredible better, Willie.
But
Congratulations.
what are you trying to? What's the pun?
What's it?
Josh, of all people, when you hear that cheese is good for you.
I don't believe it. You guys believe this?
I'll make you feel better. Pizza counts.
What about? No, you said it's a Gouda for you. I got that. Lame at best. But what's the word infedible?
Feta cheese.
What are you?
Cheese? Yes. What's infetable?
What
mean?
word are you trying to say for infedible?
Incredible, right?
Incredible.
Oh.
Incredible.
You're such a monster.
A monster.
Hey, stop it.
Wow, just when I think it can't get any worse, there it is.
I can't believe that this is upsetting you.
You can't.
You do this every time we have a cheese store.
You can't bear it.
Oh man! Even
Provolone. See, you just yell stuff sometimes.
There's a Hallmark movie about cheese. Have you seen that?
I haven't.
Oh, it's a very sweet little film in France. A girl goes to France and falls in love with a cheesemaker. Yes.
Oh,
there's a
La
porno movie.
fromage.
There is.
It's called Cheese Whiz. Combines two fetishes.
I can't believe I'm laughing.
What two fetishes?
That'd be.
Let him,
I don't
just
know what
let
the
him
Your
enjoy
golden
it.
shower.
A cheesy crotch and a golden shower.
Do you suppose when they do porno still pictures?
It's porn.
Porn.
It's not porno.
They say to the lady, can you spread that out a little bit and say cheese?
Say cheese.
Maybe that's why we say cheese when we have our picture taken.
No.
It's because it makes a natural smile.
Makes your
long mouth
smile.
Yeah, that's.
Cheese.
Well, what'd you think of?
You
why
don't
do
go
you think we said
cheese.
that?
Right.
Yeah, that's why they say. That's why nobody goes. They say oboe. They want to smile.
Cheese.
Yeah, say cheese.
Okay, that's interesting. Wonder who thought
You
of
just now are finding this out?
Never thought about it till just now. Who do you suppose thought about that?
Everybody
Mr.
but you.
Polaroid. I don't know.
Guy that works at Sears.
I just looked around the room. Chick was rubbing his eyes. Christy was going, I don't know. Willie had his head in his hands.
Yeah.
Ace is fashioning a noose. Godwin's calling his ex-wife just to have a better conversation.
At the very least, you should say you're sorry. But you won't.
This is a study that proves that cheese is good for you.
Oh, God.
We should all be happy.
You believe this?
It's one study. How many times have you heard cheese will clog your arteries?
Not your arteries, it's your bowels. But the point is...
Well, no, it can also clog your arteries, dude.
Don't argue, guys. It's both.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and say cheese is terrible for you because everything in moderation is great. But but it's not.
That's how I feel about heroin.
It's not.
If only.
It's not a health food.
Every other Saturday, smack.
Well, you know, that's willpower. If you can...
I put it off a week at a time.
I only do it at parties.
Yeah. Wow.
When I smoke, I do. I only do heroin when I drink.
See, every other week, it's the yellow topped garbage can for recycling, and then the opposite week it's the heroin.
Just socially.
Yeah. Nutsack is where I shoot it.
What did you say?
I wonder it's only every other week.
He shoots it up in his nutsack. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That way you don't see the track marks.
Out of control.
Yeah.
The tracks.
To get a lot of
What would we
sleep
rather
last
have?
night?
Tom's cheese puns or heroin jokes? Those are our two options.
I don't think we have a say in this.
Yeah.
I still can't believe I didn't get a response on Friday night to my audience inquiry.
Friday night's your audience.
Which one?
What?
Any physical anomalies in the audience?
Yeah, maybe someone
What were
was.
you expecting?
I don't know, maybe a guy with 6 toes wearing sandals. Something interesting.
You wanted some guy to raise a nub up is exactly what you wanted.
That would have been something.
Just a simple,
What would you
just a
have done?
simple
Made
where my
fun
beer
of him?
drinker's at, you know?
Yeah. Who's having a good time? Anybody's birthday?
Yes, he could have asked who's having a good time.
Anybody from out of town?
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
We sure appreciate you all being here.
A little bit of a cheerleader.
Not who's missing a limb.
People drove for hours.
Okay. I wasn't.
Who has a third nipple?
I sadly wasn't there. What was the reaction of the crowd when he said that?
Silence.
Yeah.
And then Chick goes, physical anomalies.
Yeah,
what a topic.
And then you'll hear in the crowd.
And Tom goes, oh, there's a man with sideburns. That's really what happened.
Oh, the guy was freakish.
And then Tom had the balls to come off stage and go, boy, they're not really laughing much.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's because the sun is still out.
It's because it's daylight. You can't do it in daylight.
By the way, we got a letter from Sideburn Guy.
Oh, God.
He was a great dude.
That's
he has
from his lawyer.
Gigantic. I mean, like,
very
as big as humanly possible.
old school pork chop style sideburns.
Gigantic.
Yeah.
We got a nice letter from him.
Oh, he's a great guy. Yeah,
Well,
very
we have
friendly.
to read that now.
And a good look for him. It was good look.
We got some sexy time action coming up, as well as Justin Timberlake DUI. Aww.
We'll be right back.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening.
Ingrid, you're going to sing one of your tunes for us right now. Which one is it?
I was thinking that would be a good idea. Unless you want me to do a monologue or something.
Well, no, there's been some controversy that apparently there's this rap version of. Are you going to do what's going to happen here? I'm a little confused.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, all right. We'll have fun, right? All right.
Sure.
I just became so Staten Island. So, this is the song that was on the Old Navy commercial. So we've played it over and over and over again because it was the song that actually made it to radio. Mm-hmm. And so one day, I don't know, my brain just sort of like went crazy and I wanted to do something different. And so I did something different and it sort of stuck because we need to change it up a little bit. So we'll do that version for you. I hope you like it. This is called The Way I Am, the remixed version.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new edition. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow to the extreme. I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up the stage, wax a trump like a candle. Dance from a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly when I play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit bullseye. The kid don't play. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook when my DJ revolves it.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Ice baby.
Uh-huh. Well, he needs the money.
I believe Queen gets it.
Hey, don't hate. Don't hate.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground was where I spent most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight, my mom got scared and said, "Where the auntie and uncle in Bel Air?" I whistled for a cab, but when it came near, the license plate said fresh, it had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it, you're home to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cab, "You're home, I'll smell you later." Looked in my kingdom, I was finally there. to sit on my throne as a principality.
Nice. Ingrid
Good
Magnuson
voice this morning. Yeah.
Ingrid and her band is sounding great. Very nice mix, too. Thanks to all of the technicians here.
Yeah,
Such a nice job. That was very good. It really sounded great.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
I have a 4-year-old daughter now, she's a doll. Her name's Maya, and she's beautiful, but I'll tell you, she's fallen under the sway of the evil purple one.
You mean...
Yes, Barney.
Barney the Dinosaur?
Every morning, I love you. I haven't digested a breakfast in a year for listening to Barney on and those amazing robot Stepford-like children they have surrounding him and the realistic portrayals of kids. Now, hey, Barney, let's clean our room and then pray. Where do they get these kids? Off the Mouseketeers directly to Barney, and it's amazing. The kids love Barney.
Mm-hmm.
They love him.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be the next Waco type disaster. Barney and his followers in a Quonset hut outside Dallas. Sharing means caring, Billy. So strike the match. Next thing you know, polyurethane Barney suit goes up like tinder. I point this out because I care.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
Hi, this is Ross Bennett, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Well, she tried Rasputin, fiddle, faddle, rootin', tootin', canoe, paddle, make do, kudzu, yin, yang, wazoo, coupon, precious, crazy, spacious, Vincent, poop on, daisy, gracious, hot, pickle, Chanel 5, go get class, Regis Live, slimy, grimy, billion, blinking, lefty, Lucy, lumpy, Lincoln, never change your password if you've been out drinking. Princess didn't work, let me in didn't work, QWERTY didn't work, Photoshop didn't work, I love you didn't work, Monkey didn't work, 1111.
W. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Close.
So close. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Jessica Alsman.
Hi.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee. And
It's a great day. I've done one story.
here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Got a lot going on over here.
Yeah, you do.
First off, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. July 5th and 6th, Willie G and Colin Unger are going to be in Appleton at the Skyline Comedy Club. How about that? Something to do after you watch those fireworks. Oh, that's right.
You can find some tickets at my Instagram. It's at willie.griswold. There's a link in the bio, or skylinecomedy.com. Come drink some spotted cow. Hang out.
We were talking about the show Friday night.
Yeah.
Outdoors.
And how you almost ruined the entire thing. Yes.
Doing a little crowd work, they call it.
That's what you think crowd work is.
Yeah, that's it. You got to shake people up.
Yeah.
You got to get them thinking differently.
This is honestly, I'm just reporting. He looks at the crowd and goes, does anyone have any amazing physical anomalies?
Unbelievable.
And we found one. Giant sideburns.
That's not an anomaly.
Oh, these were huge. You ever see, who was that guy, Pat, that had that summer song? What was his name?
Neil Young.
Summer song.
Mungo Jerry.
Mungo Jerry, yes. Yeah,
Mungo Jerry had
in the summertime.
That's it. Yeah, we had the ridiculous sideburns. Dear Bob and Tom, my name is Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Sideburns. I've been listening since 1999. Thanks for the best day I've had in a long time.
All right. Is this the guy with the sideburns?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't make that clear.
It was a 22-hour day, 8 hours time driving. I have not laughed that hard since the last time I saw Josh at the Funny Bone.
Oh, that's nice.
Very nice.
Everyone killed. Paul from Dayton, Ohio.
Thank you, Paul.
Good man.
Yeah, we'll call him Sideburns Guy. Hope to see you again, Paul. Thank you very much for taking the time and trouble to write us. Coming up, it's going to be sexy time. with Alli, Breen. But right now we do have Christy Lee. I guess we should allow you to do a news story. What have you got?
Thank you for allowing me. Justin Timberlake has been charged with driving while intoxicated in the Hamptons. According to court documents, Timberlake was driving a 2025 BMW in Sag Harbor at around 12:30 a.m.
Hope you had the M series.
when an officer stopped him.
If you're going to get arrested, you might as well be arrested on a
he
good
was
one.
intoxicated.
Wait a minute. Where'd he get a 2025? Are they out? How
He's
did he?
Justin Timberlake.
Is it Justin?
He is Justin Timberlake.
Nice call.
Well,
It's the Hamptons.
Well.
The 43-year-old singer ran a stop sign and veered out of his lane, according to police. Timberlake's eyes, according to police, bloodshot and glassy, and a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage was emanating from his breath.
What are you looking at?
He was unable to divide attention. He had slowed speech. He was unsteady on foot and performed poorly on all standardized field sobriety
Time
tests.
to say bye to his driver's license. Wasn't that his song?
Timberlake reported...
I always get those confused.
Yeah, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. I don't even know which one he was in.
In sync.
Okay.
Now it's known as In the Clink.
Whoa!
And maybe his cellmate will get in the stink.
Timberlake told
That's
the
right.
officer
I wanted to be sodomized against his will.
that he had one martini and was following some
Sure he
friends
did.
home.
Sure, he'd liar.
He was taken to a police station and refused a breathalyzer. His court date has been scheduled for July 26th.
Okay.
I think if you go to court, you should have a date.
A date to court?
You don't want to go by yourself.
No, that's gauche.
Hey, baby, you want to go to court?
You can refuse a breathalyzer?
Yeah, but you don't want to do that. It's worse.
I'd be like, fine, do all the dance moves to bye. And if you're out of sync, you got to go.
See you later.
No, it's a bad thing if you refuse the breathalyzer.
Well, he's on tour, and I'm surprised he didn't have a bodyguard with him.
Yeah, no joke.
Well, this is always one of those things where it's like, what the hell? You don't have an Uber?
Right.
Yeah. Why can't you? Where's your driver?
For $250 million, you can't afford a guy to drive you
But
around.
if the mentality of a celebrity might be, nothing's going to happen to me.
Yeah, nothing's going to happen to me. I'm capable of still driving a car without causing...
just ask Ted Kennedy.
No, I know.
No, just ask Tom Griswold.
It's a problematic mental
And
state.
allegedly, that particular restaurant was known for this, that the police officers sat there and waited for him to close and watched for people.
I don't see you hurting any human being. I see you going through someone's yard, thinking you're on an exit ramp or something, running over bushes and those gazing balls. That's what I see.
That'd be okay.
I don't know what happened. This yard just jumped out in front of me.
He thinks he's on a one-way. It's a neighborhood bike path.
Yeah, that's what's
Maybe
going to happen.
now he's going to be bringing Uber back.
And then it's going to be court-ordered driver.
Okay, fine.
A swingers club in the UK is organizing what they are calling Naked Neon Bingo Night.
Good idea.
I'm in.
According to the Daily Star, the Nudist Bash is being hosted by Nottingham's Purple Mamba Club, which boasts private rooms, a licensed bar, a dance floor, and a hot tub.
So Purple Mamba means, obviously,
penis.
Throbbing
giant.
mamba snake. Yes,
Blood and gorge.
Organizers are promising a fun social night, and if you'd like to make plans now to join them, chick, get your flight ready. It's July 21st.
You don't want to be... This is like that naked bowling thing, right?
Oh, that's a thing?
And they do it with...
You mean like cosmic bowling?
Cosmic bowling.
Oh.
Sorry.
So it's not naked bowling at all?
No, but they have the lights, right?
Yeah, the glow in the dark.
Yeah, what does that have to do with naked bowling?
You don't want to do it naked because of, you turn on those neon lights.
No, I don't know.
Oh, I see.
You turn on those black lights, you're going to start seeing all the...
Some fluids and such.
Fluids.
Well, if you're naked, you don't see anything, right? Why would there be fluids on your skin? I feel like the fear is it's the jeans that you haven't washed in a long time. Then you go to play laser tag. And when you're in that room where you learn the rules, everyone sees your stain.
You won't have a puddle on your tummy at all?
I like to think Willie cleans up.
No, I have been a putty. I have been a tummy puddler.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yikes. So, I don't know. That just seems weird to me. Naked bingo.
Oh, it's odd, yeah. But
neon bingo.
But they'll have fun, these nudists.
And bingo seems like kind of an old guy activity.
Yeah.
And this seems kind of young.
Yeah,
and
but doesn't nudism sort of seem like an old guy activity?
It does.
Isn't it
Remember?
mostly...
We had a story that they're worried that a lot of people are not going to be naturalists anymore because the kids aren't jumping onto the naturalist bandwagon.
I think they're trying to call themselves naturists.
Oh, yeah.
As opposed to nudists, which I think is a mistake. You got to keep your branding.
Sure.
But this is a swingers club, right?
Yeah.
They're doing it
So
too.
yeah, get in.
Oh, yeah. They're
You
swinging.
want to play checkers?
Did you just say get in there?
That's what he said.
Well, what would you say?
Is that's how
I
you...
wonder if it's sexy bingo. I wonder if they have those bingo cards that have different. You know.
Well, it's a nudists. It's a bunch of nudists, so I bet they don't have a coverall. Bless you, Christy. Had you not been sneezing, you would have laughed at that coverall joke.
I don't even get it. Is that a bingo reference?
Yeah.
It's one of the games,
Yes, it's a coverall. You have to get all the things on your card.
So they're trying to bring in, maybe they're trying to bring more Catholics into the swinger movement by playing bingo.
Well,
right? Is that a big Catholic thing?
Yeah,
Sure,
it
yeah.
can be.
Okay. Did you play bingo when you were...
I called bingo at our festival every year for years.
That's a serious gig. You got to stay straight.
Fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun, though.
Don't mess up.
Okay.
what is it, 5 in a row?
5 in a row, what?
Yeah, yeah. And then there are also 4 corners. You can play that where you just got to get the 4 corners
You got
of
the
your car.
dauber?
Or the X.
Isn't that the name of the thing?
Dauber, yeah.
Is it dauber?
Yeah, because you daub. Yeah. It daubs.
How do you spell that word?
D-O-B-B-E-R.
Daubers?
Yeah.
Is it like Dobby?
It's not like Dobby the house elf, who was the worst character in all of Harry Potter.
Harry Potter?
I couldn't wait for him to
like
pass
Dobby?
away. I hated him. He's a spineless, whiny little...
Is it? I thought it was pronounced Dobby.
Please, thank you for saving me.
Somebody step on it.
Squish it.
It's Dobby, not Dobby?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I think it's Dobby in the films.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh, for some reason, I love it when you hate things that I love. when you make fun of Dobby, when you make fun of Will Ferrell and Elf, Elf is my favorite.
love it.
Christmas movie.
I love
but
Elf.
you making fun of it, it doesn't diminish my love for it. I just love seeing the other side.
No, Elf is brilliant. He's tall, but he's an elf. So many laughs. Oh, he's a grown man who loves candy.
Well, he likes a lot of syrup.
Oh, boy.
He put syrup on his spaghetti, Josh. That's a good time.
Well, speaking of loving things that people hate.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Check local listings, but it is hot.
Yeah.
How hot is it?
It is so hot. At the zoo, the water buffaloes evaporated.
Oh, no, that's too hot.
That is hot.
That's far too hot.
It's hot.
Yes.
Joke of the day brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at your Sleep Number store or at sleepnumber.com. Yeah.
Oh, 69.
I have a boner.
69. I.
There's a whole kind of the games they play in the bingo with different numbers.
Sure.
Yeah, they have chants and all
it's
sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's a whole big damn deal, man.
Yeah.
People have their troll dolls still. their lucky troll
Lucky
dolls.
Charms, yeah.
Really?
It's a whole thing.
I gotta
So
get
many
into
cards
this.
at once.
You would get a kick out of it.
Well, I mean, it's just old lady
You know
gambling,
what?
right?
I need
Pretty
to
much.
find a great bingo game.
Yeah.
Somebody, however it is you contact me.
Some of them are potlucks or...
I'm going to play some bingo.
Do you?
Yeah.
I do.
How much can you win?
Depends.
Hundreds.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some decent pots out there.
Tom, are you skeptical of me going to play bingo? You look like you're. I'm from
Dude,
Mars.
You'd clean up.
He would go to high limit bingo.
You'd be
winning.
busy.
I would.
I
like
can't
to
play bingo. I don't have enough focus.
Are you opposed to a gilf?
Well, how good is the gilf?
No, not good gilf, not great grandmother.
Okay,
but
There's such a thing?
Yeah.
gilfs, yeah,
Good
sure.
gilf?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dilf, MILF.
Yeah, who are we? What are we talking here? Meryl Streep age.
There you go. There you go.
Get back to me on that.
Okay.
Hey, let me tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system for possibly your compound. Being away from home more this summer, maybe you work at a job that leaves your home unattended, or maybe your job, you have a couple of coworkers that suck your will to live. Well, that's why you need Simply Safe to secure your compound. Simply Safe is advanced home security that puts you first. Multi-camera shoot at your compound, just like mine. High-definition cameras, both inside and out, allowing me to keep my eye on things and check on my lady dogs. And Simply Safe offers 24/7 monitoring that's accessible to everybody, low upfront costs, and monitoring plans for less than $1 a day.
Chick, you have all those cameras. At night, when you get into bed, do you yell, "That's a wrap"? Every night?
I say, there are two things. That's a wrap. And then I say, compound secure.
Oh, very nice.
From Simply Safe. You know, there's no contract. Simply Safe comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. By partnering with Simply Safe, I've finally gotten real peace of mind, and we want you to have it too, and at a swell price. We got a deal for you. Get an exclusive 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
And quickly, I knew I wasn't imagining this. There was nude bowling.
Oh.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania hosted a nude bowling event April 28th. Called Balls Out Bowling.
Did they combine it? Did they combine it with the cosmic bowling concept? They turned the lights out?
That's what I was wondering.
It seems like a natural.
And my question was, at the time...
Are the holes still used for fingers? Or
Did somebody accidentally put a hole in a person instead of the ball?
My question was, do you still have to wear bowling shoes?
Of course. You'd slide down the... Yeah, you'd have to wear bowling shoes.
I would think you would, be to stick on the lanes.
Yeah, you would.
Well, wait a minute. If the lanes are wax, I bet that's.
What about that 710 split? Huh?
How about that?
Beavage, lane 4.
Gosh, it's so easy to pinch your finger too between the balls, let alone anything else.
We're coming right back with Sexy Time. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I would travel the country and people would say, "Oh, you're from the South. That's where."
We have my favorite former lumberjack is in the studio. He is comedian Greg Hahn.
Hey, all right. Thanks for having me here. Hey, Chick, we're going to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas. We're going to get a glass of crazy, and we're going to Vegas.
Little blackjack?
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Hit me.
I don't know how to play it, just like yelling, hit me.
Hit me.
19, hit me.
Hit me.
27, keep hitting me. Take the $700. What is this, a free rum and coke? How do you guys stay in business? Then I throw the dice. That's what I do.
Hit me.
I bring my own dice. I throw them anywhere I want.
Greg Hahn is here with us.
High-limit restrooms.
Oh, Greg is one of my favorite people. Now, before we get to the action, you've never met Jessica before.
Hi, Jessica.
Isn't she
Hi,
pretty?
Greg. Oh, beautiful.
Nice blue eyes.
10.
Now, let's. You look a little bit different. You've
What's
got
going
kind
on
of.
with me?
We have kind of a lumberjack shirt on that I like very much.
It's a summer theme. It is. It's very
plaid,
nice.
yes,
thanks,
very
Josh.
nice.
Josh, madman. Is that right?
Now your hair looks.
Shows, yeah, what's going on with this?
Your hair looks a little different.
I'm wearing a mood wig.
Oh, okay,
wig.
nice.
Oh,
no, you got a nice set of hair up there.
thanks.
What color's your hair today?
It's a new shade of fake. Bullseye maple. Witness protection 22. Bozo 6. Yeah.
It's a new shade of fake.
Yeah, a little chocolate thunder.
Yeah.
What was it, Bozo 6? What'd you say?
Yeah, Bozo 9.
Bozo 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the mood wig. That would be funny.
It's darker than normal.
It is?
Yeah, you don't
It
stick
is.
with the same fake color?
No, I don't know. I glance at it.
You skip what's on sale? What is that? Looks like you're doing Elvis just before the end.
Oh, it does not.
It's a little Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Not that dark.
Well, it's good to see you, Greg. I got a story for you.
Oh.
Now, I happen to know a couple things about you. Marine Corps, you were exiled as what?
Captain by the time I got. Man, I was lucky to be in the Marine. Marines are so great.
Okay.
Oh, you learn stuff. Like now, if I'm on a bad date, I just call it an airstrike on my own position.
But I happen to know that you have a couple of hobbies. You're a drummer.
Yeah, I like the drums.
You like to play the drums. As you say, bringing the thunder, I believe.
Right, that's with the double pedal.
Sure.
For drummers,
You have the condo. You
Double
have the,
bass drum.
You have the uptown condo.
Well, my condo is very, I designed it myself. A lot of ladies don't realize a single man designed my condo. Like the ping pong table faces the drum set. Feng shui!
Greg, how's your dating life?
Are you kidding me? It's the best. I don't mind being exclusive as long as I can date a few other girls.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like to get down on one knee. You know what I mean? I say, would you like to be worked into the rotation? Thank you. No, I'm dating a beautiful girl. She's lovely. She's from the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a professional clogger.
Okay.
Not a toilet she can't clog. Come on, everybody. doing here?
Wake up, people.
Well, that went from bad to worse very quickly.
You using the dating apps, Josh?
I'm not, no.
Come on, get in there.
They work.
It's a good time. They do. For me, it's a bloodbath.
Oh, really?
In prison, yes. I approve everybody. You know what I mean? Prosthetic head, yes. Dude in wig, close enough. Nothing.
They don't hit your back.
Bloodbath.
Like them all.
I like Josh's answer. They work. You don't want to date.
I'm not ready.
And there's somebody in your house.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
Square, I want to square and tell Jessica how it works.
How does it work?
Hey, let me tell you something, Jessica. You play hard to get. I play gone for life. I got stuff with a cold shoulder. It's called scorched earth.
He's right.
I say
that's the way he does it.
I stay with this girl. I say, you want to go to dinner? She say, I'll let you know a little later. So I'll let you know right now. I already ate.
What a catch you are.
You don't like girls to play hard to get?
No, I don't tolerate it.
You don't tolerate it at all.
I'm out.
And now, what's your day like? You wake up. You wake up at your.
That's a great question. What is your day like?
You wake up at your
compound, your home.
Well, no, you live in a condo, right?
Yeah, I got the condo. I got the drum set. I got the ping pong table. The whole thing. I got the bird feeder. You want to go 4-to-1, sugar to water?
Oh, you have hummingbirds.
Water to sugar.
Yes,
yeah,
hummingbirds.
Sit out there for about 3-4 hours.
Watch the hummingbirds.
Get a lot of furniture in your place.
Not a lot of furniture. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change things around now.
Oh.
And I'm wondering, do I want to get like a full-blown, unapologetic orange shag carpet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that answers that.
Okay, good.
Well, your condo's tastefully decorated.
Not
isn't
really.
it?
It's solid colors. It looks crazy.
Oh.
It's it's pretty. It's clean. It's
Okay.
bright.
You
But I
keep
might rip the
things
carpet
clean?
out. Yeah, I keep things clean.
So you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say,
What am I? Okay, right. Compare myself to other guys. Serious guys. They have wives, kids, and whatnot. I look at myself. What are you? Some kind of genius? How's that bit go? I can't remember my bits. I got to be doing the bit to remember it.
You wake up every day and you go work out.
I walk around. I drink a little coffee, walk around. You know what I do on a show day is I hold perfectly still. I put the air conditioner on frostbite. I don't move. I never bring a date because I can't waste energy during the day. I got to go bananas at night. You know what I mean? But if you bring a date somewhere, you're playing a comedy club. She's like, let's go to a water park or something. I got to explain to her, I am the water park at 8 o'clock tonight. Hold still. Be quiet. AC back down to 61.
Was that again?
I don't even get a response anymore. That's the only. It's like, hey, I told you to get off the phone. I don't know if I'm raising a kid or a cat with a hair problem. Okay.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. Pat Godwin, Christy Lee, Willie Griswold, Jessica Alsman, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, and Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. It's time.
We're going to get hooked up. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that.
Hi, guys.
It's as I continue abduction.
It's Alli Breen, apparently in a public shower. Where are you, Alli?
I'm at LaGuardia. I'm headed to Palm Beach, so I'm doing the show from here in a little vestibule.
Okay. Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, it looks like I've been taken hostage.
Well, it's great to have you. And the way the show works, of course, is people send letters to Alli, and we try to help with your love lives out there. And it's ALLI. Breen on social media platforms everywhere. Alli recently seen on the TV, the Neil Cavuto show on Fox Business Channel.
What do they pay? Scale for that? The rude guy asked, what do you get for that? 900? 350, 150.
Good paycheck.
I got a question. It says, Tom, please ask Alli, who was the other hot blonde?
Oh, that's, oh my God. I'm blanking on her name. I'll have to tell you after. She's fantastic, too. It's Abby Hornack. I never say her name right. Abby Hornack or something like that.
Okay.
She's on the channel a lot. She's beautiful. Yeah.
Well, apparently, two hot blondes was the conclusion of this letter writer. But let's get to our letters. What have we got today?
Dear Alli, I used to be a party girl, but I'm really ready to settle down. I met a guy who I've been seeing for a few months and haven't had sex with him yet. We went on a yoga retreat together and met a bunch of people. And apparently he met a girl who he ended up talking to afterwards and having sex with right away. He broke up with me for her. And I thought the whole point of not sleeping with someone on the first date was to keep them. So now, do I just show up at his place and bang him to try to get him back? Or is that crazy? I don't want to take this defeat when I intentionally behaved this way to keep him. What do I do?
Okay, yeah, no, this isn't a defeat for you. This is an adult. These are adults dating. Don't look at it as a defeat. In fact, look at it as a win because the next guy you find could be even better.
And you're going to be really horny.
First date.
Exactly.
Christy's right.
You'll sleep with him immediately.
You'll be so horny.
So this guy was she was holding him off for 3 months.
Yeah.
And then on the yoga retreat, didn't at least do it downward doggy style for the poor guy.
Oh, I know what happened. He never really cared for it. That's what happened.
I mean, there's not enough to not bang somebody else while you're on a trip with her.
Exactly.
So,
I didn't know you wanted to. I thought we were just friends.
Yeah. And that is, I think that's a myth. I'm not going to sleep with him so that he'll hang around longer. Sleep with him when you want to.
Exactly. I disagree. I think it should all be approached from a competition and a game standpoint.
Games in theory.
It's the best idea to keep points, keep score. It's a great idea.
Yeah, but she held out for 3 months. That's good for you, I guess. That's an entire quarter of business, though. You know?
Yeah.
Give it up after a month.
But she ended up losing.
Exactly.
No third date.
See, I don't think she lost. What did she lose?
She doesn't have to go on a yoga retreat.
It sounds like she lost a jerk.
Yeah, the guy didn't like her enough, obviously.
Ugh. Poor guy had to sit through. Had to sit through a yoga retreat without hanging himself.
So, ma'am, if you're listening, just let it go. Find somebody else.
Okay.
There'll be somebody else.
Well, no, she sounds like the kind of person.
Wait, but if she did show up and banged him, as she said, would she get him back?
No. He wins twice.
Yeah. Don't let him win.
I'm sorry. This is kind of a contract. We've had sex.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay. Dear Alli, I am 49 years old. I just got divorced and I have 2 kids. One just graduated high school, and my ex showed up at the graduation with a girl in her 20s wearing a skin-tight bright pink dress and heart sunglasses.
Meow.
I know I have no say in who he dates, but can I at least have a say in who he brings to our kids' activities?
There we go.
Really
there it is. The old. I don't want her around my kids.
No.
Yeah.
That you don't have any control over that.
That sucks. She was probably there to see her younger sister graduate too, though. Gosh.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, that's a hard one to swallow, ma'am, but you're going to have to suck it up and just take the high road and not say anything.
I can't imagine
Or
why he'd
pay
want to get
some-
out from under that. Jeez.
Pay your young stud gardener to go to the next event.
Well, there's that, sure.
Yes.
With a lot
Get a
of,
gigolo.
with a lot
That's a great idea.
with a lot of really inappropriate public affection.
You know what would really tick your ex off? Become best friends with this girl. Just be so kind to her and sweet.
Yeah.
It'll drive him crazy.
I think, just
And
treat
you
this.
feel
Tell her
good
she
about
could
it.
do better.
I think, just treat this woman with respect. I
Yeah.
think that's the best thing you can do.
She didn't do anything wrong.
Just show that this can't bother you. Say, you know what? I'm glad that we got divorced. It didn't work out, but hey, do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Take that.
And also, good luck. This guy sucks.
Yeah.
And you dropped your coloring book.
Because she'll trust you, and you'll start getting around the
Hey, Tom, why are you making these comments? It makes no sense.
I know.
Okay.
I'm fully aware.
Tom's acting like he's never purchased a Happy Meal on a date.
Yeah.
When she said, no, I meant gummies. The candy kind. Alli Breen is our guest. Alli is also a featured performer. Tell me more. How does this work, Joshy? She goes on the No OnlyFans. How does this work exactly?
Alli has an OnlyFans account, yes.
Yeah, don't say she's a featured performer like she does improv on a cruise.
Yeah, it's
I don't think improv when I hear featured performer. Okay.
At Alli B, and from what I understand, it's very tastefully sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. I actually like it. I'm trying to do some creative improv-y stuff on there.
Cool.
People love it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's fun. I'll take some pictures in Palm Beach.
Okay. ALLIB. No.
Improv stuff, you keep asking for suggestions and they're just writing boobs.
Exactly.
I'm surprised. Are you taking pictures before you go on live with us, like flashing and then posting it? Because people would probably love that.
Cool.
Oh.
I've done it after. Yeah, you should.
Nice.
I have some sexy. Oh, and after I'm doing on Wednesdays too the inappropriate letters that I get.
Oh.
That I'm reading on.
Like the too hot
Those are
for
pretty good.
Yeah, the too hot for air kind of things.
I got two words. Two words for you, Allie. Tan lines.
Are you a fan? Are you a fan of those?
Oh yes, huge fan.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
Nice.
You don't like the tan lines?
I don't.
You don't like the forbidden zone highlighted, if you will?
Yeah, no. I want to think that it's always out
It's
in the
always
open
there
and-
for you, right?
Yeah, being tanned. Yeah,
that's wrong. There's some some nudist strumpet out there showing everyone. I'm sorry. Let's get back to it. Allie, what do you got?
I'm sorry, Willie.
Dear Allie, I was getting the keys to move my wife's car the other day out of her pocketbook, and I found a hotel key from a local hotel. Am I crazy to ask for an explanation? I don't know if I should confront her or just leave it alone. I've never been to this hotel. We've been together for 6 years, and I fully trust her, but my mind is going crazy. What should I do?
Oh my God.
I give up.
Oh, boy.
What possible explanation could there be? Anyone?
Maybe there's a spa at the hotel.
And they gave you a room key?
You can call the hotel.
Yeah, we have to use it to access a pool.
Try calling the hotel, giving your wife's name or the name. Like, hey, we stayed at this hotel. I don't know if you happen to, find something. Would they have a record?
Alsman, let me ask you this though: if you came across, let's say you were getting something out of your boyfriend's car, and you saw a local hotel key in the seat, you wouldn't just ask him. You would
you're
do
right.
this.
You know what? I go 0 to 60. I'm in his face. Hey, where did this come from? Hi, honey. I don't remember being here. Why do you have this?
You have every right to ask why she has that.
Yeah.
Because it's a door
But
key.
does that count as snooping since she was in her?
No, not in this case.
Didn't she say go move my car or
Keys.
something?
Yeah.
Or
That's what he was doing, whether she asked him to or not.
She may have a plausible explanation that we cannot figure out what it is, but
just ask.
You got to ask. You got to do your brain
I
a
clean
favor.
out the console sometimes to help out. I'm not snooping. I'm like, hey, there's a bunch of trash in here. I'm going to throw it out. I'm really not.
Jessica,
She's not snooping.
I believe you, but I also believe it's right for Chick to laugh.
I don't care if it's right or not. I'm laughing.
However, if I got a room key, I'd be like, what the deuce?
And the fact that it's called the Hotel T69 shouldn't in any way affect the...
It's 6T9, not T69.
Hotel
Maybe she had a friend
Sorry.
in her car.
Again, there could be a plausible explanation.
What's the plausible explanation?
Like I said,
Maybe she
we
had a
can't
friend
figure
in
it
the
out.
car.
We can't figure it out.
But
But
she better think fast.
Yeah.
She better think fast to figure it out. If you can confront
maybe
her.
a friend dropped it in her car and she just threw it in her purse.
who knows? You got to ask her.
Maybe she has a secret drug problem. She used it to cut up lines. We
Yeah,
don't know.
It could be as simple as that.
Yeah. Maybe she's a whore.
Easy
Problem
explanation.
solved. Back to the heroin thing. Okay. Alli Breen is our guest. ALLIBREEN. And she's featured on OnlyFans as ALLIB. Pause. Okay. Alli, let's get to our next letter.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend wants to have sex all the time. He'll try for 3 times a day, which I definitely do not want.
What a bastard.
Also, by the 3rd time, it's an insane amount of work to get him to the finish line. I acted into it at first, but I seriously need this to stop. Can I just tell him that I like to watch and have him self-indulge, so to speak, or will he see through that?
Oof.
Keep lying about it. That's the best thing to do.
If you don't want to do it, tell him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Last thing you want to do is have a conversation with him about it. I'll tell you that.
There's a time where enough whatever is going to make you raw. Does that sound right? Like, it's not even good for you
It
anymore.
must.
Yeah.
It's starting a fire down there. Yeah.
You tell them.
Or roll over.
Is that sexy though?
Yeah, plan. Put the B in Plan B.
Do you have a sister?
My favorite. There's a great movie. I'll do it quiz wise. Anybody remember the movie where the guy goes, "I like to watch"?
Nope.
It's a great movie called Being There. with Peter Sellers. There's a great.
I read that book. I remember
There's
that.
a great scene where he goes, "I like to watch," and the guy goes, "I'll go get Warren."
And he's not talking about sex, though, right? He's
talking about TV.
Yeah.
They misinterpret it.
Right.
Oh, it's classic.
Everything, right?
That's the line, I think.
Yes.
She should get a sex toy, I think, for him. One that just does him. That way she doesn't have to actually do it.
Anything. Just.
But you gotta have a
Is
conversation.
that a thing? Can a girl get a guy a sex toy, like a fleshlight? Does that ever happen?
Is it like a little
Probably. Here's what you need to do. Here, listen, I've got experience in this.
Oh, really?
You need to go to a local chemical plant and get several bags of saltpeter and start putting it in all his food. That'll calm him down. At least that's what they did in the 30s and 40s and 50s.
And that didn't work, Tom. Don't tell them that.
What is saltpeter?
I don't know,
It's
some
a
kind of poison.
made-up thing.
It's a lot of work.
To cut down on masturbation at prep schools. We have time for one more letter, Alli Breen.
Dear Allie, I met a girl on Hinge and we'd been on one date. For a second date, she asked if I was free to have lunch and run some errands on a Saturday. I drive a pickup truck. I said yes, and the errands ended up being moving a bunch of her stuff out of her ex-boyfriend's house.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
How big of a red flag is this?
Big.
I don't know.
I thought he said he was just on one date.
Yeah, he's been on one date with her.
This is the
real
second
confused.
date.
So for the second date, she had this guy, help her move out of her ex's
So
boyfriend.
basically, she scammed him into helping her move.
You could be her superhero, though.
Sounds like
you
a
could be her
warm,
knight in
wonderful
shining
human being.
armor. Like, he's going to love you. You're kind. Maybe he was a horrible, horrible human being.
I don't know.
And you had a truck, so that helps.
Man, that is such.
That's definitely showing up with a pickup truck.
That's a baller move.
Well, she's available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to put
She's
out
definitely not.
What a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
I
Tell
think
her
it's
she's on the wrong app. Go to TaskRabbit. If you want to move.
Dangerous.
Don't go to Hinge.
What the hell are you doing?
Very dangerous, too.
Okay, Alli, we do have time for
Help
one.
her lift the dresser and accidentally drop it on her.
We do have time for one more letter.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend and my sister planned a surprise birthday party for me a few weeks ago. And since then, they text and talk nonstop. She is 3 years younger than me and very flirty. I don't like this at all. It's inappropriate, right? Do I need to ask them to stop?
You got to tell your sister to go.
Well, if someone as insecure as you probably should just get out of the relationship.
Oh.
I would
No,
be
the boyfriend
furious.
shouldn't be doing that.
But don't you talk to your sister?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would think
What
so.
are you doing? Stop it.
Because the boyfriend's maybe just being polite. Like, she doesn't want to be rude by
I
not.
don't know.
He likes it. He likes it too.
No, I don't think so.
Tell your boyfriend that
man.
she actually has chlamydia.
Yeah.
And then he'll
That's
back
funny.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, my sister riddled with chlamydia.
Or maybe
she carries a handgun.
Or maybe go deep.
That could backfire, though. You go, yeah, you know what? Me too. This will work out.
I didn't know how to tell you.
Yeah. Wow.
So much easier. Well, thank you very much, Alli Breen. ALLI.
Thanks, guys.
BREN.
Bye, Alli. Safe travels.
Have a good flight. Post some photos.
Yes, we'll do.
Tan
I'll
lines.
get some tan lines.
Tan lines.
Yes,
Okay,
I
good.
will.
In your case, it'll be sunburn and flesh. Okay, thank you.
Exactly. Freckles.
Hey, Raycon Everyday Earbuds, he said. That's right. And the same audio quality you expect from the big guys, but at half the price. Sounds pretty good. That's Raycon. And now is the best time to get yourself a pair of Raycons because Raycon just launched their upgraded model of the best-selling Everyday Earbuds. With the upgraded Everydays, you also get active noise cancellation, gel tips with an ergonomic design for a perfect fit, and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus quick charge function. And, of course, Raycons are weatherproof. We received our Raycons here in the studio. Christy got the blush violet. I got the forest green. Tom got the royal blue, and Josh contends he got the black.
Yeah.
Everyday earbuds from Raycon. Raycon also offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Is everybody happy? Oh. What are you waiting for? So go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. Don't forget the Tom. It's very important. Show us some love and get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. 15% off and free shipping. Buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. /Tom.
Read the reviews. Everybody loves them. We're coming right back with our history lesson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show.
Heard this stuff from you. I hit a guy in the jaw and as hard as I could twice in somewhere in New York, Albany, New York. I just played the Palace Theater, and we were going to go get something to eat. And it was a restaurant attached to the hotel, and my bus was across the street because I always stay on my bus. And this girl came over and started talking to us at our table, and I don't know her, you know, She had her sister does stand-up in New York, and Vic Henley was the opening act, and he does stand-up in New York, and he knows her. So they were talking across the table. If it wouldn't have been for that, I'd have shoot her away because I was trying to eat my crappy little piece of tilapia.
You must do very well.
She gets up and leaves, and she comes back, and she has her sister on the phone, and she's headlining a club that Vic and I headlined forever in Columbus, Ohio. And so she hands the phone to Vic. She sits down next to me, and Vic can't hear, so he gets up and walks away. And then a guy comes over to her. So some guy came up to me and asked me, a young guy, for an autograph. I said, I'm trying to eat right now. And this guy comes over, pokes her in the shoulder, and says, get over here. And she gets up real nervous and walks over there. And I'm like, man, what is this? And I see the guy walking over towards me. And he goes, how come you took a picture with my girlfriend, didn't take a picture with my son? But both of them were connected to this guy. And I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. But he was standing up, and I was sitting down. So I started to stand up, and he shoved me back down in my chair. Uh-oh. And I'm like, all right, okay. And so it was ugly. It was a nice place, too. Wine glasses, tablecloths, and it all went flying. And I got up and shoved him, and he took a big swing at me and hit me, but not really with a punch, but hit me and left his jaw just hanging out there. And I'm like, all right, here you go, buddy. You can't leave your jaw hanging out there. And I just, boom, boom. And and he called the cops and filed assault charges on me, or tried to, and the cops showed up, and I was like, oh, come on, man.
The old Chevy Chase shoulder kick.
So
it's hard sometimes. You know.
So now, you know, and that's why now I have to have police everywhere I go, because probably nothing will happen, but if it does, I can't hit people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 61. I don't need to be getting in fights or anything. And Pat, who's not very big, but my guy Pat, that drives a bus and manages my road stuff, he's a little guy in stature, but he's a 7th degree black belt. And so he actually got this guy in a sleeper hold from behind after I hit him. And then the guy started tapping him on the arm, and he goes, this ain't the MMA. You're going to the floor.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Artificial intelligence technology at select McDonald's drive-thrus since 2021. Numerous fast food chains have begun exploring the implementations of AI across operations over recent years, with many pointing to possibilities of maximizing speed and cutting costs. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Hi, this is Tom. Coming up Thursday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, we'll visit with our West Coast correspondent, comedian Al Jackson.
This is how I know I'm old. It's just the idea of like having a threesome or living a swinger's life. For me, as a 44-year-old, I'm just like, that's a lot of people in my house, man.
That's 3 glasses I have to wash.
That's Thursday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Time now for great moments in NFL history.
The year 1976. The place, Miami, Florida.
It was Super Bowl 10, and America was celebrating her bicentennial. The national anthem that year was performed by famous blind entertainer Tom Sullivan. Let's listen to this rare recording of his pre-game performance.
Oh, say, can you see?
Mr. Sullivan.
What?
You're not on the microphone. Take 3 steps forward.
Oh, okay. It's this. Oh. By the dawn's early light.
While organizers were applauded for their support of people with disabilities, fans and critics alike agreed that a stage 12 feet off the ground was a particularly bad idea.
A little help now. This has been great moments in NFL history.
Hey, this is Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedian Mickey Joseph has joined us in the studios. You were telling us about there's some porno star in San Francisco.
He's taking the name Ricky Ricardo.
It's just unbelievable.
Oh, yes, I'm Cuban Pete. I've got 10 pounds of hanging meat. And every time I go, jig-jiggy boom, jig-jiggy boom, jig-jiggy boom. Oh, yes, I'm Cuban Pete. Mine goes halfway across the street. And every time I go, jig-jiggy boom, jig-jiggy boom, jig-jiggy boom. Hey, senorita, how would you like a big burrito? It's very nice, so full of spice. Hey, why don't we go down to my place in San Francisco? I'm hard as metal. Just ask Fratanata. Oh, yes, I'm Cuban Pete. Just bend over and grab your feet. I'm not sure you had a jig-jiggy.
For just a few minutes.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. What an interesting show today. We got all kinds of fan mail about
It's not over yet.
2 or 3 emails that I saw that said, the show, what a mess. I've never laughed harder, so I'm not sure what that means.
Well, time now to get serious.
Oh, okay.
Discuss history.
Time now to get serious and discuss history. Today in history. What number is it? I can't see my thing anymore because the
June 19th.
June 19.
Halsey, this is a question for you.
All right.
Born on this date in 1897. I'm going to give you an audio hint.
Okay.
Born on this date in 1897.
I bet it's high. My name is... Hi, I'm Bing Crosby.
Given name Moses Horowitz.
Oh.
And here's your
Catholic boy,
your hint.
Wait, that sounds like...
Here's your hint.
Billy Idol.
No, it's not Billy Idol.
Billy Idol wasn't born in 1890.
No,
He's a vampire.
what is Billy Idol? What does it sound like he's saying there? But less R.
Mo?
Yeah,
Mo from the Three Stooges.
Yes. That was a ridiculous puzzle. A lot of work.
Give me Mo. I love that song. Mo Howard was his professional name, of course. The Three Stooges, Larry, Curly, and
Do you
Mo.
remember when Billy West called us that one day and he told us about coming up with the voices for Ren and Stimpy?
One of them was Larry Fine.
He based it on Larry Fine, and it was amazing how he sounded like.
Yeah, it sounded just like Larry Fine.
Yeah. Hey, I pissed on my shoe. God, that was great.
I love the Three Stooges.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
You didn't like him, Chick?
Fine writing. You know this.
Yeah, we know he does not care for them.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, what about a joke? Nope. Hit him in the head with a hammer.
How about the episode where Curly is dressed as the opera singer?
Opera singer. La 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 la.
I'm starting to think that's the only Stooge.
I think so.
That's the one I remember the most. It's so funny.
Hey. You lost Christy.
I hate the Stooges.
I'm not a fan either, yeah.
How about your husband?
I don't know. We've never discussed it.
Bring it up. Tell me
All right,
tomorrow.
I'll bring it up.
It's your homework.
Okay.
Tell me tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And
Is that
then
going to
ask
change
him.
the way you feel about him?
Then ask him about minorities.
Let's see.
We're going to find something. You guys are going to start fighting, my God.
Okay. Born in this state in 1903, Lou Gehrig.
Oh, that's
People
a
say
terrible
I got a
disease.
bad break.
One of the greatest baseball players of all time, of course, associated with the disease ALS.
That's horrible.
They're renaming it LGD now.
Lou Gehrig's
Yes, disease. Yeah, make it easier instead of having to remember two things.
abbreviation joke.
Just remember.
That'd be great. I hate spelling my name.
You're a horrible person.
Yes, he is.
I'm sorry. We're supposed to be
My
bringing
God,
light
man.
to the world. Here's a good one.
Okay.
Born in 1954, Kathleen Turner.
Oh, here we go with body.
Great actress.
Let's go.
Terrific.
Mr. Kathleen Turner.
Oh, she's terrific. Her breakout role, of course, Body Heat.
There we
Great
go.
movie. And then, of course, Turner and Hooch, in which
That was not her.
Yes.
which she portrayed a woman who drinks too much with a dog.
That was Lana Turner.
Was she in Barfly? Am I
No, that's
remembering
Faye
this?
Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway. Yeah, another looker. Okay.
Drinks for all, my friend.
Happy birthday, 1962, Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
Did you know that
Straight up, baby.
Always a big fan.
Briefly, she was married to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Is that right?
She became Paula Abdul-Jabbar.
You think she would have one of them?
And
I don't know how that works with Abdul
Okay,
Jabbar.
you know who this is? Jean Dujardin.
That's
Yes.
Jean Dujardin?
He was the artist.
Yes. Remember that?
John of the Garden? That's his name.
No, that was that. What do you call silent movie? Sort of.
Yeah, won Best Picture.
Oh yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, it's
You
great.
didn't
It's a
like
great
it,
movie.
Did you? I liked him. I liked the dog.
I got antsy.
I like that movie, too. It was cute.
Lovely.
Would have been good for 5 minutes, not whatever
God,
an hour
you're
and a
That
half.
seems like too short for a movie.
It is. I could have won Best Short.
I don't even know if that would be a short.
It was painfully long. NBA great,
trailer.
born in 1970, Dirk Nowitzki.
Nowitzki. Thank you.
Nowitzki for me, I want soda water.
NBA champion with the Mavericks.
It's crazy joke.
What is
The
it?
only time Dallas
Zoe
has won a
Saldana.
Okay.
Yeah, good actress.
In Galaxy. No, not Galaxy.
She's
Quest.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Guardians of the
right?
Galaxy.
She's been in 4 of the 10 highest grossing movies of all time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That's what's known as right place, right time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's an Avatar actress.
But one and two. Macklemore.
Macklemore?
It's Macklemore.
Macklemore.
I've always heard Maclaw.
I've always heard Macklemore.
I've always
too.
heard Macklemore.
Oh, okay. I trust you more than I do me.
too.
Have you seen the cover band of him, Snacklemore? It's a big fat guy.
Oh.
And then the all-girl band, Snatchlemore?
Oh, yeah, they're
okay.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Did Macklemore do that thrift stuff?
I-
That
She did
the thrift shop.
That sure isn't for me.
It ruined my life. I used
Pop
to shop
some
at
tags,
thrift
that's
stores
it.
a lot. And when that song came out, everyone was sending it to me. Hey, you'll love this guy.
Yeah.
I just hate it.
Yeah.
1984, great actor Paul Dano.
He is great.
Yeah.
Suppose people say to him, book him, Dano, all the time.
I think it's Dano, but
Is it Dano?
either way.
His agent.
Dano Plato? Or Dano?
It's Dana Plato.
Oh,
Dana
sorry.
Plato.
Sorry.
She's dead.
I'll book him, Dano. Okay, how about this one? 1846, the New York Nines played the New York Knickerbockers in what is considered to be the first officially recognized baseball game.
Oh, okay.
The original
Are you sure they
Knicks-
were called the Nines?
Yeah.
What year was that?
1846.
That's way earlier than I would have guessed. Late 1800s.
And it was baseball.
Yeah.
So what's his face had to be there, right?
Doubleday?
Abner, right? Yeah.
Presumably.
Abner?
Little
By the
Abner
way, the
Doubleday?
next day, the second officially recognized game was played. Same two teams, so there weren't any other teams. Let's see. And here we go. 1905, the first Nickelodeon opens in Pittsburgh.
I'll put a Nickelodeon.
You know what they called it there?
And the Nickelodeon.
Because it was a nickel to get in, and Odeon is, of course, Greek for theater.
I was thinking it was the TV channel. I was like, wow.
Now, and
that's
finally,
really early.
before we leave, Chick McGee will do a impression for us, because in 1954, in the movie Devil May Care, who made his debut?
Jimmy Store?
Oh, he was well before then. Oh.
No, the Tasmanian Devil.
He talks every now and again.
And then he'll out of nowhere he'll say Reddit.
Yes.
Very good.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Just perfectly.
We'll review all this tomorrow. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is